Hello, beautiful people. Banana. So our first couple viewers are going to be the first people to get a sneak peek at what we're aiming to give away.
See, it says 5, but then it says 2. And it shows that we're the only 2.
Yeah. Except that JR and Alejandro Elora have already commented.
Really?
Yeah.
I must have missed it. Oh well. Hi, JR. Hey, other person. Oh, the Alaric person. Yes.
Elric. Let me take her out of her prison.
Oh, there they are. That's not a flex.
Huh?
I finally came early. Little pumpkin kittens. I liken them to kind of like the trick or treat.
Oh yeah. Sam.
He's so cute.
I only know about him from Burley and Jason. They are huge fans.
Of Sam. Fan of Sam. What is that?
Oh, that is Jen's little fox. If you lose that, she will kill you. I gave that to her, and she cherishes it.
It's gotta come home with me. Well, early. That's still not a flex. I mean, unless you're getting it done early. Getting it done. Didn't you repaint her?
I repainted her skin.
Okay, yeah, because she looks a little
And
bit
I touched her
warmer.
up. And I touched her up because there were things that the other Jennifer that doesn't work here anymore did that I was not happy with.
Yeah.
There were some places that were just like a little messy. Her makeup was all wrong. Her eyes were the wrong color. Like she had given her like yellow eyes. And I Googled Elvira, and she has piercing blue eyes.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very striking feature on her.
Maybe she was using yellow as a base to pull out the blue?
There was no blue.
Well, then, yeah, maybe.
And then I gave her some makeup, and...
I showed them your pic. Do you want me to post it to Discord so everyone can see?
Yes, I saw it.
You can share.
And I don't want you to take this as an insult, because it 100% is not. But when I saw it, it gave me, like, really strong Bill Murray vibes. Yeah. And I love Bill Murray, so that is not a slight in the least.
It's not. Apparently, John is claiming tenants' rights. He's not a tenant. We don't have any written agreement.
There was a hair on.
A hair.
Anyway, so if we get 8,000 bits, I'm going to do a giveaway of her. He said Bill Murray? Weird, okay. I can't explain it. That's just what I got. It's the vibe I got from that pic.
That's so weird, because I'm not seeing that in chat. I'm so flippin' delayed. We're gonna just close all the windows. Close all the windows. Batten down. Okay, let me find this again. There we go. You have friendly painting, chatty, miniatures, figures. Is that fun? Relaxing? We're not relaxing.
They're just the tags.
English! We're not English, we're American.
I didn't put that in there. That must be a Twitch thing.
It's fine. I'm just giving you shit. So I found out that the little gas station between in town sells the pink monsters.
Oh, the one that has the slot machines?
Yeah. But I don't know if this
I don't know when that gas station suddenly became the I shouldn't be in here gas station. There was a change. That used to be like my go-to place, but that was before the Rudders.
Yeah.
But I loved stopping in there, and the people are still friendly. Like the chick behind the counter during the day, she is so friendly. And we have a baker here local, and her bakery is called Tea Time Tasties. And you can commission stuff. It's not someplace where you can just like go and shop around and grab something. You can commission cakes, and she also like sells through some of the local areas. And I got a box of cookies at that gas station. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Better than Rudders.
Oh god, yeah.
Because Rudders
Suck.
cookies are tasteless.
The Rudders cookies are horrible.
Just like
also
put a lot of flour in this and no seasoning whatsoever. No flavoring.
Also, a area of land not too far from here was recently purchased, and the rumor is that it was purchased by Sheets.
Yeah, see, now that I've had Rudders, I don't want Sheets.
I want Sheets. I prefer Sheets.
Really?
Yes. I 100% prefer Sheets.
I feel like I just want another grocery store.
There is another grocery store. It's only a few minutes away. It's over in McConnellsburg. And it's a 24-hour grocery store. And it's huge.
I think my issue is I drive too fast.
Well, then don't drive so fast.
I can't help it.
Oh, you can 100% help it.
I can't help it. I have the need, Jen.
It is windy. You do have to be careful. It is up and down a mountain.
I have the need for speed.
It's like following a snake up the mountain.
Exactly. JR says, oh no, my character is going to die. Oh, in your game. Oh no.
No. I thought maybe you got yourself in trouble and like your character was at risk. They found out a terrible secret.
They know too much.
Soon the town will be at my door with pitchforks.
Goody JR. I trust you know what this is about. Kelly knows what I am up to. I thought you were just playing video games because people didn't show up to D&D. Hi.
Or did they show up and your character in D&D is about to die?
Maybe so.
Hey-o. Maybe so. Eating dicks and lots of chodes.
Not tonight.
Maybe tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow. I could get hungry. I am, but Diablo is chasing me. Oh, okay. That's what he's playing. You know, I got all the way down
Diablo.
to the end of Diablo 2.
Diablo.
And I never finished it.
It's pronounced Diablo.
Do I need
thanks.
Do I need to Google it?
Yes, ruin your search history.
I'm sitting there going, surely she cannot be this dense. I need more receipts. Is T-Cat in here yet? D-Blow.
D-Blow.
D-Blow. Diablo.
Diablo.
Diablo. This is going to be a 40-minute conversation with just us pronouncing this word.
Diablo.
Sorry, you haven't come to Bay Lake. You've come to Mocha, maid.
Diablo!
Apparently they were playing with something for 40 minutes. Just pronouncing the wrong thing. Garage.
Gay Raj?
Garage.
Gay Raj?
Fur in my mouth. So, Finn has taken the Mimic treasure chest. And he kept asking me what its name was. And I said, it's the treasure chest Mimic. Treasure chest Mimic. So now he goes around. It's the treasure chest Mimic.
He is very cute.
Figured out that he could fit underneath the, in the cabinets, underneath the stove. Because the stove is just a cooktop. You know, we have the oven on the other side. But, so he keeps going into my cabinets.
Cabinets?
You are not a pot or a pan. You do not belong in there.
Who's D? I don't know. D's a blow. D's nuts!
You're so sweet. You are.
You're gonna complain about the hair as soon as you put her down. You're over there scratching and loving. She is such a sweetheart, though.
She's a very sweet cat. Very sweet cat. He has a D's nuts emote. As soon as James said that he was clear and that everyone was safe, like, I was a tightly wound ball of anxiety, and then the ball just kind of went...
And then you were tired.
I was tired a little bit, but then, I don't know, I was bouncing. I can't focus for shit. I have no attention span whatsoever. I have no idea. I'm just talking stream of consciousness. I don't know where this is going. But, see, this is what I would call manic. But, I don't know. Do you guys have manic episodes as ADHD? Is what I've been calling manic the wrong thing? Because both my parents are bipolar.
I would say that it's more apt to be part of the bipolar
But I'm
than
not bipolar.
ADHD.
But I'm not bipolar.
You might.
No, I never get too low. Hey, Chaos!
Yeah. I mean, I have bouts of manic energy. But I have bouts of manic energy on my cycle.
Ugh. Ugh.
No, not this is going to be
No, I just get
TMI.
angry. I get angry.
Well, okay, so the days leading up to the start.
I want to let you know we have all men in this room. They're not gonna get it.
Okay,
Okay,
so my
this is
days
just
leading up to,
Okay.
I want to murder everyone and then myself, or lay in a puddle and do absolutely nothing, or, cry my eyes out. Like, my moods are all over the place. I am a wreck. Then it starts, and I level out. The day it starts, I start leveling out immediately. Yeah. And then my mood is nice and calm and steady up until it drops, and it's halfway through, and then the manic starts. Yeah. And then that manic runs up until I have the crash a few days before. Yeah. And...
Are you sure, Chaos? Because we're having a kind of a day, too. It's been a really long day. It's been a long day for everyone.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, by all means, if you want to rant, or if you just want to go and veg, we're not going to be upset.
Nope.
We get it.
Oh, it has been a day. Yeah, now he's talking about tenants' rights. Get out of my goddamn house. Just get out.
How long have they been in there?
Get out. They've been in there for 2 years. A little under 2 years.
Yeah, you might want to look up the laws behind it.
I don't know. I don't care. Just get out of my house. You fucked me for 2 years. It's time to stop fucking me. Yeah. You're not my husband. Stop trying to...
Yeah, I've watched quite a few shows about con artists and scam artists, and one was about a serial He knew like the tenants' laws
Mm.
better than lawyers knew tenants' rights.
Yeah.
And he would just go and he would worm his way into a house, and then he would take them for everything.
Well, I started work at 7 a.m. on a broken machine for 12 hours, then get home. My wife dips out to go to her girlfriend's house.
Oof.
So between exhaustion and rage, I don't have much left. I get it.
Is this a relationship that's going to last, or?
No, I think he's.
Is it
the one
burning
that's
out?
Trying to salvage what they can.
Mm.
Cass is the one with 4 kids, I believe.
Oh yeah, he does.
And I want to say, is it
Chaos is the one with the kid in the hospital?
who's just coming home?
Yeah.
I think?
It's been on and off like a strobe light for 3 years.
Well, you can't make someone stay. And if you're trying, then unfortunately it's just making you miserable.
Tom got home on Thursday. That's fantastic.
Good news.
Yeah, we're not relationship experts.
No.
But we'll talk our ass off like we are.
I am in a toxic relationship. But sometimes it's not toxic. Sometimes we have fun. Like,
if you all are trying to make it work, and if you haven't tried it yet, I would say couples therapy.
Yep.
Therapists are there to give you tools in your toolbox. That's it.
Yep. He says, but I've been sleeping in the living room for the better part of 6 months.
No. She is a Oof.
That's even worse.
That's even worse, man. They're the ones that are the least likely to look at themselves.
Yep. Or to overanalyze and then justify.
Yeah.
It can't be me because I know all the
tricks.
signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the boardies are done from the last batch. We have boardies from, I think, the next batch that need to be done. And it's an Infernal course with add-on. That's what it is. But I think, what's her face? Tara ordered some of the Infernals. But they ordered them in 32.
She doesn't know what or who she wants for her future, so I'm stuck.
Well, you don't have to be stuck. You can make the decision.
Yeah.
You can say you don't want to wait for her to make a decision. You just want to go ahead and move on with your life.
And don't do something for the kids, because most of the time it's rough to start. But at the end of the day, they're better when they have 2 happy parents as opposed to 2 frustrated parents trying to hold shit together.
Yeah.
Is
that normal? Just for
Resin
staring
Kelly
at
posted
the-
on Instant. Holy shit, how much do you spend? A lot. A lot. We buy it by the case. I still love her and still want to work things out. Well, then I hope for the best for you, man. I really do.
Fingers crossed and all that.
Yep.
So she's just staring at the heater.
Yep, that's what she does. Kitties are cold.
These are weird.
Kitties are warm. Don't rub the heater. It's a radiator. Don't rub the heater. Don't rub the heater.
Yeah, outside is fine. Especially that part of it. That part is plastic.
Still don't want her to do it.
In order to really burn yourself on that, you have to put your hands inside the radiator and leave it there.
We do get a discount because we buy in bulk. I don't remember where he buys We get our filament from Matter Hackers, but I don't know where he gets the filament or the resin from. I think most of the time he just gets it from.
What he's talking about? Huge amount of resin on Insta.
I think in where the minis.
I don't know. Clue went with his ladies. He signs off at a certain point to go spend time with wife and Winnie. Let me pull up the Insta. That is the Twitter. That is not the Insta. That's the Insta, and that's my Insta.
So,
that is
what's her name? Lovely Space Kitten, I think it's her name. The one that did the Frankie cosplay. Mm-hmm. So if you saw my Frankie, I think most of the people here have, definitely. Lovely Space Kitten on Instagram did the original pose. She cosplays several different things, including Frankie. That cosplay was Rush's inspiration to make the figure. And then she did a shout out for us on her Insta with our model, and our Instagram is blowing up. Mm-hmm. Also, I think my business Insta got hacked at some point.
Uh-oh.
I updated the password to a much harder password, but at the same time, they went in and they followed like 2,000 accounts. Whoa. And they were liking posts and stuff, and I don't know if it was Instagram itself. These people paid for follows or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Or if somebody had hacked, and that's what they do is they go and you pay for follows, they hack accounts and go and follow all these accounts. But Instagram has it set up where you can only unfollow like 150 accounts like in a day. Because they limit certain activity to prevent bad experiences for others. I want to unfollow all of these fucking hack accounts.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, I'm so
yeah,
mad.
1,163 that you're following.
Yep, that's been me over the last couple days, going in every few hours and just unfollowing as many as I can and then going back.
Yeah. Fun times.
But I went to go like T-Cat's post, and it's like, you can't do that action right now because you've had too many actions. So I can't even go and like the posts of the people I actually like.
No, because you're interacting with the 1,160.
Yeah, right? So if y'all post stuff on Insta and you don't see me liking it, that's why.
That TikTok
do love you guys,
but I don't know why it posted.
But the one day, I logged in and my feed was just garbage.
Yeah.
And some of this shit is dark. Like, there's some dark shit on there. Like, I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and there was a video of a dude getting his head bashed in by a 2x4. And I'm like, what the actual fuck is this? And I go to report it and the report just circles. It doesn't actually send the report for violence.
Gross.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And every once in a while, as I'm scrolling, I see an account that's named something very similar, and it's got the gray out with the might be explicit. I immediately just report it. I don't even click the show me. I just report it.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious, Facebook? Or Meta, should I say? Do we need to get Zuckerberg back in the Senate? So you can just sit in front of a committee that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Raven's Eye is so cool.
Meta!
So what were you thinking about for the donation? Or are we not talking about that?
Huh? Oh, for Nerdhalla. I didn't have a chance to go look at the box. I don't think she wants to do the nude. I highly doubt she would want to do the nude. Seeing as how I don't even really want to do the nude.
Do the nude.
Do the nude, man. Do the nude.
Do all the nudes.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do all the nudes.
Guys, just do it.
Look at Kelly's Insta, I think. Meta. Party all the time. My Insta is just my kids.
Party all the time.
I mean, honestly, I finally put up a link that says, if you came here, if you paint, you probably meant to follow Baylight. Because everyone's following me because I'm liking all their posts. In fact, there we go. We're like that one too. But, I just posted.
Consider a like from Kelly a like from me because I can't fucking do it. Meta!
Womp womp. Fan City. So, what is it? There's this creator down in Mexico, and they print out 3D prints, but they print out the life-size cosplay type stuff, and they just made an Iron Man costume, a full Iron Man costume, 3D. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's some pretty crazy 3D prints out there.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there's a dude who, basically, he almost single-handedly provides all of the Stormtrooper cosplay suits, for Star Wars fans. Like, he's got a whole method down that he does, and makes them movie accurate. And a little bit of trivia for you. In The Mandalorian, there's a scene where a bunch of Stormtroopers show up, and they have a shootout. All of the Stormtrooper uniforms that were in that shot were provided by him. Were provided by the guild that he's a part of that does Star Wars cosplay. So
Cool.
It was fans that did all that.
So apparently we got a notification on Twitter that says, hello there, yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Should I... Design is intelligence made visible. Hello!
I did turn on that people could DM us.
How can I help you?
Tell them we're not buying any.
Just gonna go into customer service mode. How can I help you? You
Hello.
cannot.
Why, hello. What can I do you for?
Nudes or noodles?
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter's a little bit of a cesspool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I go and I forget why I went to the search. There was something I was going to search up on Twitter. And the trending comes up. And you want to know the phrase that was trending in the United States at around noon today? Fart! Randomly trending on Twitter. I'm just like, why?
I am not an adult.
Oh my god, fucking Rihanna broke Twitter.
For what?
Her Super Bowl performance,
Oh.
she came out pregnant.
Yeah.
And nobody had known. She had never announced it. And so everybody was just like, is that a bump? Is that a baby bump? Even I was like, holy shit, she's pregnant. And she's up on that lift. And I'm like, I would be fucking terrified. You would not get me on that fucking thing.
Especially with the shoes.
Oh. That performance was amazing, though. She was great. I love her. She's so pretty. But yeah, I went to Twitter because I'm like, is Rihanna pregnant? And first off, when you went to Google and wrote, "Is Rihanna," in the letter P, the first Google result was, "Is Rihanna president?" And I worry for the youth in our country. I really do.
The answer comes back now. Why the fuck not? Make it happen.
Injustice.
Racist.
And then I go to Twitter, and one of the things in Twitter was, "Why is the first result is Rihanna president?" And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Who posted Gordy at 3 a.m.? Your mom.
Oh, that's probably me. Yeah.
Kelly doesn't sleep.
I don't. I leave here at 3 and then I wake up at 6:30 for the kids to go. I don't print either, and I don't paint.
No, Kelly doesn't sleep. Every night, at around 3 a.m. to about, 6 a.m., she goes into a stasis.
Just plug in.
If you bother her, she'll be like, so.
Like the robots in blah, blah, blah. Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Or what's the one with Nicole Kidman, and it's the Body Snatchers one.
Yeah.
The remake.
See, I was looking up, so after The Princess Bride was shut down.
A table full of resin. That's probably me. Oh, it's on Discord. That's where it is.
Ah.
What is that? Oh, it's because he went live. Okay. I think I put under member chat. I don't know. 3 a.m. Every time anyone posts anything about good morning, just like, I have the IT crowd.
I am going to be so fucking honest. I turned off my Discord notifications. Oh my god, the number of notifications I got. And I couldn't figure out, because I'm an old person and technology scares me. I couldn't figure out how to fucking get the notifications to stop popping over my screen. And so I'd be watching something or doing something on my phone, and then the stupid Discord notifications would pop up. And, it would be one of those where people are having an actual conversation because they're cool and they're friends. And then it would just be like ping, 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 ping. And I'm like, done!
That's what a DM is for!
I'm happy for you!
Okay, so
you're all great people!
Clute had posted his definitely not He-Man. No, definitely not Skeletor, to join the definitely not He-Man. And I was kind of teasing and going, most assuredly not Skeletor. Bears absolutely no resemblance to Skeletor. Maybe if you squint, but only then, and only a little Skeletor. And then the Gordys have been printed and are beautiful. Because I'm a dork. 32mm on left, 40mm on right, and 75mm on frame.
Go.
I figured it out.
I put on my nail stickers today.
Yes.
And they were kind of...
very bright.
They are very bright.
Very bright. Do they glow?
No.
Oh, well, that's bunk.
I know, it's lame, but...
Elves only need 4 hours for a full rest. I'm not an elf. I'm a halfling. I've come to terms with it.
I'm a dwarf. Look at these mitts. These are axe-holding mitts. Do it.
Just a little sip and then fill it with water. She'll never know.
That's what I used to do.
Until the whole thing is water.
People can't tell, right? I mean, that's what I used to do.
Your mother is an axe murderer.
Yep.
Hi, T-Cat. We should probably do shoutouts.
Yeah.
But I think...
JR.
There you go. And then we'll do mods. I don't like the fact that JJ is the first named mod when he has his own command. Take him off.
No.
Gonna change my name to it. Not Gobbles.
Not Gobbles. But that's your name. I was in a silly, goofy mood when I did that.
Okay, so I'm going back to the whole drama with the house. So what I don't get is that, like, he tried to push me around a little bit with saying, oh, well, this isn't gonna happen. And I went, no, you fucked me for 2 years, you owe me. So we're done with this now. If you want to, and again, if you want to set the terms, then, you know, pay $2,700. It's that simple. Bring the mortgage current, and then you can set terms. But until you do that, I don't have 30 days to give you. Hi, Tara! But he's being super kind of chill now with me. He's giving James a hard time. Like, why? Fucking leave it, dude.
Because he's a shitbag.
He's a shitbag.
I've always said it.
You didn't say it out loud. Or at least not loud enough.
I thought I was pretty loud.
No, but I don't think I've ever just disagreed with the fact that he's a shitbag.
No.
He's just not a shitbag to us.
Right, and that's the thing, is every time I'd be like, he's such a fucking shitbag, you'd be like, yeah, but he's James's friend. And you're like, yeah, it's all for now.
Yeah.
Shitbag's colors, they eventually come out. And it's brown.
Yeah. Chaos, I found out that the person living in my house, they're family friends. He was best man at my wedding. He's my son's godfather. He's my husband's best friend. He's been living in my house for almost 2 years, and it just has been trashing my credit for the last 2 years. But, cause with late payments and stuff for the mortgage. They were supposed to get their own mortgage and buy the house. We were selling it for very, very cheap considering what it appraised at. Before they trashed it. But I just recently found out that they were 3 payments past due, and we fucking bailed them out. I ended up making a payment, and then he still owes me $200 from that payment. And then I found out that they haven't made a payment on the house since November 7th. So they are $2,660.96 in the fucking hole. So we passed breach on February 1st. They're going to foreclose on my house. So I reached out to the realtor who helped us get our house, the one we're living in right now. And I said, I told her what the issue was and that I needed to do a short sale so that way we could save the house and at least get the equity that we put in the last 10 years. And, for a fact, someone costs you multiple thousands of dollars, you should be able to throat punch them and it should be completely fucking legal. In fact, the cops should come out and hold them down while you throat punch them.
I mean, they'll probably just get in on it. I mean...
But, the problem is, he is a member of an outlaw biker gang, which is okay, or biker club, which is okay, because I've never had a reason to be afraid. But, and I don't think that they'd ever hurt us. We've always been on the good side. But, and I'm not a narc or anything, but at the same time, I was sending my realtor over to the house with her photographer in order to take pictures of the house, and he was making statements that led me to believe that he would not be happy should they show up. So I'm not the type of person to send innocent people into a a bad situation, and I've been anxious and worried all fucking day until they were finally out of that situation. But I'm sending other realtors and other people looking at my house into that situation. There's a lockbox on the door so that way they can get in. So it sucks, but I gotta sell it before I lose it. And he's just making it really difficult, and it pisses me off. Because they absolutely trashed my credit for 2 years. A little under 2 years, but still. And I feel like I've been really decent and really cool for the last almost 2 years. I haven't...
Understatement.
I've let them live in my house without really paying. I hope he gets fucked in his urethra with a flaming herpes outbreak cactus multiple times. I mean, that would be ideal. but it's just, I have been accused of being too nice, and normally I'm not one to accept that. I don't think I'm too nice. I think I avoid confrontation. But I need to I need to not avoid this confrontation, because again, it's going to cost me $100,000 if I don't. And nothing will make that okay. Because that's $100,000, that's money for my kids. You know, if my living situation ever gets untenable, because certain people are very fucking toxic, then $100,000 means that I might be able to almost buy another house outright and save what's left of my sanity. File for an eviction, maybe. The problem is, the house is already almost going to foreclosure, so I don't have time for an eviction, and I certainly don't have money for an eviction. So, it's one of those things. He needs to get out. He needs to understand that he's already fucked me. It's time to stop fucking me. So, it is what it is. But he's got a bike that he loves more than life itself, and I will set that shit on fire. But for legal reasons, that is not a threat. It is just a violent fantasy. I would never set anything on fire. Unless they made me. They pushed me to it, Jen. I like that. I like how it kind of fades into the darker. It's cool. So, I was worried that someone was going to get hurt. And what made him chill was me threatening a police escort. You have shit you don't want people to photograph? That's fine. How are you going to feel when the fucking cop is there? Good fucking luck. I don't have to evict you if you're in jail. I'm not a narc, but Jesus Christ. Don't cross me.
You're a saint for putting up with it as long as you did.
Yeah. And really the only thing that stopped their free ride was the fact that they couldn't afford $670 a month. That's half of what their rent was. Less than half of what their rent was. JR says, I do not make threats, but I do make promises.
I make threats.
How you gonna be a chapter president without a fucking bike, chode? What, you gonna be the walking club? Good luck, lame.
Dork. Fucking nerd.
You can invite the police to search your domicile with dogs if you want. Oh, damn. See, I don't know, because they've lived there for a little under 2 years, so they have a reasonable expectation of privacy, because that is their home. I own it. My name is all over it. It's my credit that they're thrashing. But threats you don't need to keep, but promises you do. Well, I'm certainly not promising to set his bike on fire. But if I have to, I will.
I am. I'm a goddamn
angry.
Scorpio. I wouldn't put up with the shit that you did.
I'm not supposed to put up with the shit if the sun signs are true, because, Aries. But I flare hot, and then it's just whatever.
You know me. I give people a million chances, and then they're dead to me.
Yeah, versus I get really, really angry, and then I am like, we're done! I'm done with this! We're never gonna be friends again! Like, hey, what are you doing? I'm bored. My name is on the deed. It doesn't matter. Yeah, my name's on the deed and on the loan. It is definitely my house. And we don't have anything in writing, so they should have done something in writing, though. But I thought they were gonna buy it, like, within the year.
That's what you get for trusting that shitbag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna victim blame you.
It's okay. I should know better. I should know better than to trust friends. Friends are the ones who can fuck you. Like, but we're still friends, right? Yeah, I guess. My birthday's in April. Give me a good birthday gift.
Your birthday gift is me doing all this shit back and forth with it.
And see, that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to plan it.
I know.
I wanted him to do this shit because I didn't want to do it.
Well, that's why I reached out, and that's why I'm doing the back and forth.
I do appreciate it. But yeah, so The Shining is owned
by you want to know,
Brothers.
I reached out to them like a month ago, and they just now got back to me. She was like, I am so sorry for taking so fucking long. We shouldn't say fucking, but so long to get back to you. I'm like, that's cool. So, conversation now.
Can you answer the question? I've been waiting.
I've been very nice. I thought like I had missed the email. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I searched my inbox and I'm like, if I deleted it, will it come up in my search results? I don't know.
So Jen is being very nice. I am turning 40 in April. And I have too many kids to take them on any prolonged vacation. And that's not a vacation for me because I'm going to end up having to, like, do stuff for them. April 8th. I am an Aries. You guys went that far, I can phone a friend who might be interested in the club's misdoings, especially a chapter president. Ooh. Well, he's, I think, with the pagans. So, I am an Aries. Also a club member. Ooh. Chaos, are you telling us you're a little dangerous? He's a pagan affiliate. He's not really a pagan. I don't know what the name of the club is. My husband would know. But they're supposed to be not the outlaws, and they're not supposed to be doing anything. But who knows? He just has stuff that he didn't want photographed.
Probably his garbage.
Yeah. Well, they have garbage in my front yard.
Yeah, because they're garbage people. I'm bad. Such a bitch.
And apparently
but they hurt my friends, so fuck them.
They haven't done anything with the pool. I've got an in-ground pool, and we put about $5,000 into fixing it up and making it work. And, yeah, hasn't done anything with it for 2 years. Oh well. It's not part of the appraisal. It's just a little extra because none of the surrounding properties have pools. So. I believe I know the exact club you might be referring to. Again, if he's not gonna, if he chooses not to fuck me on this and he just gets out of my goddamn house, I don't care. I'm not a narc. I don't do that shit. But if he wants to make it ugly, I will make it fucking ugly. Because no. Again, that's $100,000 after we pay the mortgage. Oh, some fuckhead offered $100,000 on the house cash. Like, not only is that less than half of what I wanted it to go for, but that is $70,000 less than what the estimate on it is for. I don't need to get rid of it that bad. Especially when there are 4 other people waiting to look at it.
Yeah.
So.
Whap.
Whap, whap.
Wabba, wabba, wabba.
Womp, 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 womp. But yeah, so. Well, that's cool. Here I am thinking I'm all bad because I know one person. I could have known more, but every time James went to any of the little fundraiser parties, like, I'm gonna sit outside away from everyone else.
I don't want to be with you.
There's just a lot of drama that I didn't want to be part of. I have my kid here.
Too much drama for your mama.
Definitely too much. Well, I don't know. She might thrive in that environment. I am not.
Too much drama for your mama.
Too much drama. Alright, I guess. I used to ride. What did you ride? Not like I'm gonna know what you're talking about. I just know motorcycles. And Harleys. All motorcycles are Harleys. Unless they're crotch rockets.
No.
I know it's not
Harley's
true.
not even like the best. I don't know. Harleys are overrated.
I know the Indian brand, the Indian motorcycles. Those are kind of cool, but I don't know if they still make them. That was one of the original companies that made them. An antique Yamaha.
My dad has a Yamaha.
I don't know anything about bikes. And then my husband looks cool when he's riding one.
I get nervous when my dad goes riding because I know how big of assholes people are. And he did have a close call. He had an old touring bike that had like the saddlebags, and he hit a deer.
Ooh!
But thankfully the deer only hit the saddlebag, and the saddlebag broke off, swung around, knocked out the tail light. But yeah, he was close.
See, I like to be covered on all sides and top and bottom with metal.
Yes.
I do not want to be any part of me to be open to the elements. I don't even ride with my window down unless it's really nice. Yay, Tara's an Aries too. Wait, JR, are you an Aries? But yeah, I was talking to T-Cat in her chat there, in that when we were religious as kids, and my birthday always fell either through Lent or Easter, so we never really got like outlandish birthdays for me, because if it's Lent, you're supposed to be doing the whole self-introspection and self-denial. Well, not self-denial, but denial of, what you want. And then if it's Easter, then you're celebrating the resurrection. You're not celebrating birthdays. So, yeah.
I'm so glad I was never raised religious.
It kind of sucks after a bit. But you don't know any better. Until you do. And you're just like, this sucks, I don't like it. Deb is, yay! So, you're part of the Aries Appreciation Club.
The only ones that matter are Scorpios.
Finn is a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
That's my son. I'm not supposed to get along with Scorpios, but I do.
But he's a November Scorpio, so... But, you know what? He's cute. I guess it's okay.
Yay! My husband is a Leo. My husband and my sister are both Leos.
My husband is a Pisces.
That explains so much.
Doesn't it?
My first serious boyfriend was a Pisces. Yep. No. What he does is frustrates me. He does the whole, maybe I'll give you an answer, maybe I won't. Why? I hate this game. Will you give me... at this point, I just wait. Like, eventually I will get an answer. But then his brain stops braining, and he goes and he completely forgets that he's been playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, remember me? And he's like, oh yeah, that's right, I was supposed to get you that answer.
Yeah, see, he admits that he was supposed to get you something. No, for me, it's, no, you never said that.
Oh no, that's part of it too. Uh-huh.
Like,
Guesses.
okay, so I had to make a plan for something. It was some family thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I get his attention, I get him to look at me, and I start talking about it, and I can see the eyes glaze over, and I'm like, John, pay attention. And he's like, you know that I don't care about any of the details. You just got to tell me the day of or whatever. And I'm like, every time I do that, or so you think, you're like, well, you didn't tell me any of this.
Yep.
And I'm like, and I tell you that I did, and you say, no, well, I must not have been paying attention or something like that, and that's why I want your fucking attention. He's like, this is ridiculous. You don't need to tell me all this. And I'm like, you're going to pay attention.
Zip ties, my friend. Zip ties. Just zip them to something.
We have the joke. Okay, so we are country.
Mm-hmm.
We have sometimes euthanized our own animals, such as rabbits and mice and stuff. And the fastest and most humane way is honestly to put them in a bag and use canned air because they just go to sleep. And so my mom had to do that for one of my rats that got cancer. She had to do it for a rabbit that was basically lame. It was on death's door. And so we constantly joke that one of these days my dad's going to piss my mom off and we're going to see her walking in the house with a really big bag.
You didn't even need the canned air. Kale says he's a Libra. He's supposed to be balanced. What a fucking joke.
Yeah.
JR brought out the handcuffs again, not zip ties. Yeah, but you gotta get, like, handcuffs on. And then you have to figure out what you're gonna handcuff the other side to, unless it's just to their other hand. But those are hard. Zip ties are easy. They just have to be sort of close to something. And then you go zip, and it's done. Hopefully not tight enough that they lose all circulation.
I bet JJ's really quick with handcuffs, though.
JR?
JJ.
JJ. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, how much practice do you think you'd need in order to be really proficient? Suddenly JJ pops up.
Hi, guys.
23 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, you see, this time I was on this porn set. And
Just bring them out. Just slipping them out. And... No. I prefer rope, but it's usually for pretty.
Oh,
As in, like, rigging?
like the special knotting.
Oh, yeah.
I know that stuff's
Shibari.
supposed. Yes. Shibari. I know it's like, so the knots are made in this specific way so that they don't put pressure and they lay flat and they don't hurt the skin. But I just look at that and I'm like, nope.
That's gonna hurt.
Well, John makes fun of me because I apparently have very sensitive sides. Sometimes when he squeezes too hard, it hurts. And I'm like, ow. And he's like, I didn't even squeeze you that hard. And I'm like, I don't know, it just hurts. I'm sensitive. I am a delicate flower. I am like the princess in the pea.
I'm a little worried about all the... Oh, are they shipping label slips?
Huh?
At first I thought they were napkins.
No. They're from shipping labels.
Yeah, that's a... That's what I assumed. Oh, Brendan Fraser, you're so pretty. How do you get to
Oh,
be so
Brendan,
pretty?
you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Brendan.
So they finally came out with the 8 photos. I'm sorry, eight titles for April Ghouls for the drive-in.
Yeah.
We're doing Silent Night, Deadly Night, Chopping Mall.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's the garbage day,
No,
right?
that's the first one, and then you're thinking about the second one. Silent Night,
okay.
Deadly Night 2.
Okay.
This one is the original where he watches his parents get murdered by a Santa Claus, a serial killer wearing a Santa Claus outfit, and he's sent to an orphanage, and they make him work as a mall Santa, and then he goes around and kills people. There's Shopping Mall, Slumber Party Massacre 2, which is arguably the best Slumber Party Massacre. Because the first one was campy and awesome, but the second one features a rocker who's in her dreams with a guitar that's also a drill. And he hops out of her dreams in order to kill people. Then there's Sorority House Massacre, and that's all Friday night. And then Saturday they are doing Maniac Cop.
She's a maniac.
And then the Toolbox Murders and Silent Madness. I think I'm gonna sleep during Silent Madness, though. I'm not gonna be able to stay up. Because the movies go until like 4 a.m. Okay, I don't want the chance of rope burns. It takes patience, and if done right, there's a gap of 2 fingers worth of space under the ropes. I haven't seen them, just dances them to death. Just dances them to death. Just dances them to death. I don't know. Are we talking about a movie? Oh, the Maniac. Yeah. Well, they're all supposed to be slashers, so it's kind of like that Scream, joke video where Ghostface is. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and he's dancing around and just stabbing people as he goes, skipping down. Handcuffs versus ropes, gotcha. Maniac the movie, yeah. Yeah. I like horror movies. I always have, ever since I was 7, I think. My mom's cousins and my second cousins had rented Candyman. I don't know if it was the tape or pay-per-view, but in any event, they went out to smoke cigarettes. I was supposed to be sleeping, walked downstairs and caught the part of Candyman in the very beginning where they're talking about Candyman being in the public bathroom. And the kid said his name into the mirror, and he shows up and castrates him. I did not know what castrate meant. I thought that just meant, stabby with the, like to eviscerate or something. And so I was afraid of public bathrooms for the longest time. I figured Candyman was in there and he was gonna castrate me. Whatever that meant. But now I know what it means.
Do you?
I have a clue.
You sure?
Just a little bit. I know I don't have the protrusion that would be necessary in order to easily castrate me.
Are you sure?
They'd have to do the whole cutout and then stitch.
Are you sure?
Pretty much. I'm not castrated, but I did get fixed. I want my husband to get fixed. I don't want any more babies.
I got fixed because it was free.
I wish it was free.
I had already had the baby, so I'd met my out-of-pocket maximum.
Now, if I want to go and get fixed, then I have to give them all sorts of justifications for why I don't want any more children.
I didn't have to.
Yeah, but you had a serious medical condition.
Not really. After you have a kid, they don't care.
I thought they were
Keystone didn't care. No. I just talked to Dr. Orndorff, and he's like, okay, What kind of method do you want? Here's all the different options.
Huh.
Yeah, Orndorff was fucking awesome about it. And then I had to go through he's like, I do have to explain all of this to you. I'm sure you're aware of all of it already. It's, it's permanent. It's not reversible, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I signed a paper and he's like, okay, I'll schedule you here. He was very no nonsense. He did not give me shit.
I might have to take your doctor's number.
Yeah, Keystone Women's Group. Dr. Orndorff. He's
Gotta
fantastic.
be over 27, married, and have at least one kid. PA standards.
Um,
I fit that whole criteria. I have a kid, I'm married, and I am definitely over 27.
Yeah.
I'm just worried because, like, after 40, all the statistics, and a lot of the statistics are bullshit. It goes from, like, 0.01 to 0.02.
Yes.
Your chance is double!
Mm-hmm. Because people don't know, like, at 80... So, like, people think, like, if it's 1% and then it goes up 100%, it's 100%. It's like, no. 100% increased by 100% is 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to have any more kids. One is enough for me. And technically, James has two. And, because he has Ryan. So he's more than replaced himself. And, we're raising 3 others, so that's enough. That's enough. No more. I'm good. I'm tapping out.
You hear that, birth rates? We've done our job. I'm just gonna be happy that they won't leave me on life support to be an incubator for babies because I can't have them.
Yeah. Again, I'm almost 40. Nobody's gonna leave me on life support to be an incubator for babies. My organs are worth more. I am
You're
100%
a white woman. You could have those
sure.
precious white babies.
I'm done making babies. I have 4 and they all have different neurodivergencies. Now, my son is autistic and my youngest has attachment disorder, reactive attachment disorder. All 3 of the girls have PTSD. My teenager, I don't know, she hasn't been given enough experience socially. I have 3 with autism, 2 of my kids have ADHD. Yeah, and then the 2 youngest girls have ADHD. They haven't been diagnosed with it yet, but their dad is medicine reliant, and he has it bad. Poor Rowan can't sit still to save her life. She can't really focus. We had to go into the auditorium to do the kindergarten recital, and it was loud. And we chose seats that were right in front of teenagers that were assholes. And she could not focus. Like, just stare at the stage. You'll be okay. But I wasn't happy. It's too loud. I haven't been in a loud auditorium in a long time. I don't know how I would do in any sort of big venue. I am on Strattera for ADHD and Anafranil for depression and anxiety. I am on nothing because I'm not diagnosed, but I know I have anxiety. But it could just be stress-related anxiety.
I am diagnosed with anxiety and panic disorder through a therapist for the panic disorder. A guidance counselor diagnosed me with dyslexia. And I have depressive disorder.
I figure eventually I will go and take all the different behavioral tests and figure out where I land. Because I'm sure I land somewhere, but...
I mean, we also, unless you need medication, we live in a country where it's not always cost effective to go get that diagnosis. So if you self-diagnose, whatever. It's like, what does it harm? What resources are you taking by self-diagnosing? You can't really get anything unless you have a formal diagnosis, so...
Yeah.
What's the harm? If it makes you feel better and it makes you more able to communicate to other people, your needs, then whatever.
Because I have imposter syndrome.
I do. I definitely have imposter syndrome. I especially have imposter syndrome when it came to working. Because I would tell John all the time, I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing what I should be doing, or, I'm not doing enough, or I don't know this enough. But every single time I met with my manager, she was always just like, I think you did a fantastic job. I'm really happy with the way you're working, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, in my head, the ball's going to drop. Eventually, they're going to realize just how terrible a person I am. And it's all going to come to a head. Yeah. That's imposter syndrome.
But what I mean specifically is that, I can sit here and go, yeah, I meet a lot of the red flags for ADHD, especially with the executive dysfunction and the inability. Like, I know what I need to do. I have a to-do list. Mm-hmm. But Kelly, once I finish that to-do list, I'm fucking lost. I don't know what else to do.
Well, Kelly, you know what you need? Mm-hmm. A notebook. A really good planning notebook is going to solve all of your problems.
Exactly. Because,
Have you ever thought about just making a schedule? Have you thought maybe just a schedule might help you?
No, it would not. It would not. Because I know what I need to do and I know when I need to do it by. But it's like watching the one person's video where they were talking about how, the paper is due in an hour and they're just now opening up a Word document in order to do it. I'm like, there's no way. There's always a way. This isn't going to be my best work. Or it might be. I don't know.
But I also, I'm starting to, see some of the signs in myself of, the autistic side. Mm-hmm. And that, when I was at work, and they would be like, hey, can you go do this thing for me? And it's like, I need more instruction than that. Mm-hmm. I need you to break this down for me step by step, exactly what you want from me. But again, in the normal work, it's like, no, they just give you the task and you go do the task. It's like, well, I can't do the task unless you tell me exactly what you want.
No, that's called managing expectations. I like it. Have you looked up How to ADHD on YouTube? She makes great videos about adults with ADHD. I haven't done it on YouTube. My son was diagnosed with autism, so I started reading up on behavioral with autism because he has a lot of meltdowns. And so I've been trying to find different ways to approach the meltdown, how to redirect, how to refocus, what to say or what to do to kind of get him to calm down in order for me to refocus him. And different tricks on how to avoid sensory overload so he doesn't get to the point where he's melting down. And because there's such a crossover between ADHD and autism, I'm also learning a little bit about ADHD because they talk about that while they're talking about autism.
And that's the thing, is that people with one tend to have comorbidities, basically. It's
AD autism.
Yeah.
And so because they're talking about ADHD, I'm empathizing. I'm relating to a lot of the ADHD signs.
Yes.
like a lot of them. And so the videos are fun because then I get to see what other adults with ADHD, what their symptoms are, what they do, and of course relate a lot to them. But I used to, who's that woman on TikTok? And she talks about Spicy. She has an OnlyFans, but she talks about ADHD, especially executive dysfunction.
Is that the one that wrote the book?
I think so.
How to Keep House when Drowning?
Possibly, I don't know. She has the
I
really...
didn't know she had an OnlyFans. She's the one like...
Yeah, exactly, Calliosaurus. I love her.
Is she the one that has like the laundry room because folding laundry didn't work for her family?
Possibly.
Like she just got rid of dressers and they all have like these organized laundry baskets.
I like that. I like that idea. Yeah. Because I don't fold laundry. I get annoyed by it.
I am so... Look at this.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's very good. I told you I like that fade. Where it goes from one color to the next.
Yeah. Okay, I can't touch her anymore because if I do any more, I'm going to ruin her.
Well.
Send it.
I may or may not or may have paid attention to her. I paid attention. She's the first person that I... Well, he's going to be BRB. But she's the first person that I started kind of identifying with. And going, this might be a problem.
So for me, it started with Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
When he was in school and he was having the issues. And we started looking into the ADHD diagnosis. And then I started doing research into all of the aspects of ADHD. And how I can best help him. And I'm just like, I'm reading all of these things and all of these articles. And I'm just like, that's me.
Yeah.
Like, again, a lot of people on TikTok have these same videos of why wasn't I ever evaluated as a child?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, my socks. I've told you about.
Yeah.
It would take me forever just to put on my socks because that line had to be just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And if I went to put on my shoe and that line shifted, I had to take the sock and the shoe and the sock off and start all over again. Why wasn't I evaluated?
Yeah.
I have a terrible time with small talk.
Yeah.
And maintaining a good conversation in a work setting without being weird.
Yeah.
I've always been the weirdo.
I told you I met new coworkers and I told them, if I'm here after 25 years and they give me my little plaque for 25 years, I'm going to accept it gratefully and then I'm going to go home and eat my gun. And I said this to brand new people who did not know my type of humor, and it got really silent and I go, whoops, made a death joke.
Unfollow.
That got a little too serious, too fast.
So even in social circles where, we've met these people and, neurodivergent finds neurodivergent. Mm-hmm. All the people in our circle are neurodivergent in one way or another. Mm-hmm. And they're all wonderful, beautiful people. And I'm sure they would all have wonderful conversations with me. But I have had so much instance growing up where I'm the weirdo in the room that I have a very hard time starting conversations. Yeah. And sometimes even contributing. A lot of times I'll just be like, haha, gif, and run away. Yeah.
Which is why we work.
Yeah.
Do you see this video? Bye. Well, you saw the one that I sent you, where it's the two people with ADHD. One's like, oh, I haven't talked in a very long time. They're going to think that I'm weird. I need to say something, but I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to get into this. I'm just really enjoying the conversation, but I can't say anything. And I'm not getting into it. Versus the other side is just like, I'm talking a lot. I'm talking all over. They're going to think that I'm weird. Oh, everyone thinks that I'm annoying. They hate me. I hate this. That's me. That second one where I'm just like, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm great. This is awesome. I'm funny. I'm witty. Just enjoying myself. And then I'm like, oh no, everyone hates me and I'm annoying and I've talked too much. Mm-hmm. I
have, my inappropriate hyperfixations. Like, again, you get me started on Supernatural or Ninja Sex Party or music in any sense of the word, because I fucking love music. I again, I get too excited. I get too excited for some people, I think. And and it's like, oh, an opening, a topic that I know so much about. Blah! And I'm also one of those people, I love documentaries. I love documentaries. And so you'll bring up one obscure thing and I'm like, I watched an entire documentary on this thing. I'm going to word vomit all over you now.
Clue's planning goblin pinups. And he posted a Betty Page gif. And I'm like, did you know that Betty Page ended up going born again Christian and stabbing a man? And it was her landlord. She stabbed him, and he survived, but she was schizophrenic, a paranoid schizophrenic, towards the end. And she actually died of, like, I think pneumonia or heart problems. And her family had all but abandoned her because she was paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Nipples.
Nipple.
I can slide in a nipple seamlessly.
I'll slide into something seamlessly.
I wish I could slide in a nipple. My son used to scream at my boob. Like, please, just eat. Nope, screaming at the boobs. And I get it. If I had, a boob hanging over my head, shoved in my face.
Especially one of your boobs.
I might scream a little too.
Ah! That's a lot of boob to have dangling over your face. When I'm quantifying boobs, that right there is a lot.
That's why I think in June I have, either June or July, I have a consultation.
Oh, by the way, Monday, at 1:00 during our stream, I do have a consultation to do over the phone. So I don't know if we want to push the stream, or if, like, Burley will be able to just handle it, because I know you're just gonna be chatting.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure how we wanted to kind of address that.
Do you know how long the consultation should last?
It shouldn't be long. It's just to go get a sleep study done.
Okay.
So they're probably just going to ask me some questions about my quality of sleep and stuff, and then be like, yeah, you're going to come in.
Make Burley paint. This is chaos.
Okay, I mean, I'll put her on. She can come sit in my seat.
Chaos says, I've never met a boob I didn't like except my own.
I'm sure your boobs are wonderful.
That's what nipples are. They're man nipples.
I like dad bods.
You do too. I'm not really into the super skinny.
I like robust men.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be able to squeeze a man and not break him.
I like the big, kind of fluffy. I like to be able to cuddle.
They're more comfortable.
And
that's not to say our skinny kings are bad.
No.
No.
It's not my flavor. But then again, I don't know. Like, I feel like even if I'm not attracted to someone, if they're funny.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you do not have to be uber attractive if you're just funny. Because that makes you attractive.
Or just have a good personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women are very much mental.
Yep.
Especially when they're older. When they're young, there's the more physical side, because you're young. You know, you're looking at boy bands.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're older,
you just want someone to grow old with.
You want somebody that treats you like a person.
Yeah.
That's all I ever wanted, was somebody that treated me like a person, and that was John. He was so patient, because I had been hurt a lot. I'd been cheated on a lot. And so I'm like, I'm going to put you through the ringer. I'm going to be very distant for a while. And he's stuck there. And
hey, you!
No.
I want an invoice.
No.
Give me an invoice.
He's such a dick.
I know.
I love him, but my God.
What? What? God damn it.
He just runs, man.
I know.
He is so excited to get in that building. The floor's done.
Yay.
Monday, I think the plumber comes to give us a consultation.
Oh, cool.
And Andy says that plumber works fast. So once they give the consultation and you approve, they come out and they do the work.
Even with well, we don't have frozen ground at this point.
No, I don't think so. It's been cold the last couple days, but I think at this point a lot of stuff's thawed.
Mild.
And we had a very mild winter.
So he says, that's how I've got as far as I have, LOL, humor. I'm not a looker by any means. But I might become a hooker.
Ah!
Yo.
I'm not
Do you
looking
guys
either.
need to get permits in your area? It depends on what you're doing.
We already have the permits. We have the permits, and we've had all of our inspections. The only inspection we need now for the building is final inspection. And in our particular township, there are no zoning laws, so we can have a home business and everything with no issues.
Versus, I think I'm in a different zone.
You are. I don't think you're in Peters Township.
No.
Yeah.
You're in Montgomery.
Yeah. So you're in a different township. I don't know what your zoning laws are.
They're Montgomery or some other M name.
Because you're not in the borough, though, right? Are you part of the borough?
No, we have a township.
Okay. Fucking PA.
No, we're part of Mercersburg, but
when I lived in Maryland, I had to deal with state, county. That was it. State, county, town. Now I'm in PA, and I've got state, county, township, boroughs,
districts. Well, see, Maryland had districts too.
Yeah, we had the school districts. Yeah.
I thought that said furry pink. Whoa. It's fairy pink.
More like fury pink.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So I realized that my vocabulary has not really changed all that much since I've been a teenager.
Nah.
I still do the my dudes. I still do the sweets.
Yep.
Cool.
We're a generation of awesome.
Awesome. Yep. I never liked cool beans though, or awesome sauce. I don't like it either.
I wasn't huge into the awesome sauce, except ironically, but I did say cool beans, and until so we were the big chatters. My very first brush with somebody international, I had a buddy who lived in Finland, and he fucking loved that I said cool beans one time. And then every interaction, cool beans, frozen beans, cold beans, cool beans. So much. I forget your name, buddy from Finland, who absolutely loved the cool beans thing. If you are ever listening to this, I love you and I miss you, but oh my God.
I role-played a lot online. I did with White Wolf with Vampires the Masquerade and Changeling the Dreaming. And I did some D&D role-playing. It was fun.
I never did any official role-playing. We just had fun in chat rooms.
Mm-hmm.
On MSN, the MSN chat rooms, I had a room that I would create every evening. And I called it was my character, Her Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a map set up. So when people joined, they would get the little message, okay, this is where you are. There's this to the north, this to the east, this to the west, this to the south. And you are in the middle at the tavern. You can stay in the tavern, you can have a chat, or you can go off and, I'll help direct you on a little journey.
Yeah.
And, it was kind of like a little choose your own adventure type stuff. But most of the time people just hung out and chatted. And We had fun. I had my regulars. Had my first online boyfriend.
Aww. I did too. It was weird, and then I met him in person, and like, oh.
He was very sweet, and we were going to have plans to meet in person when both of us graduated, because we were both in high school. And then we just fell out of contact.
Yeah. Cassie, he is about 2 hours away from us.
Sweet! We should meet up sometime.
Come to my birthday. We're gonna go. Hopefully,
You should come to her birthday.
Hopefully, go watch The Shining in the theater because I really want to see it.
I hope they say that one's a good one.
Hi, Nerd. Hello.
Oh, it's my bae. It's my beautiful lady. Beautiful girl. I'm gonna romance you. You're out of this world.
Apparently, her husband will not get awkward. He just doesn't care about any of the Twitch stuff.
I will serenade you.
Sup, my bitches.
Oh my god, I love that you started listening to some NSP. That Objects of Desire is fucking fantastic. When I dick smash all of your belongings, it's when I'm finally home.
The sultry singing voice of Jen.
It's me!
No, I knew I would like it. It took a while to actually sit down and listen.
I know.
And because I don't like things that are overhyped. And you
I
definitely overhype it. Yeah. Like, this is the most awesome band ever!
Well, that's because NSP became one of my hyperfixations. Yeah. And so...
I'm also... Clue had...
I saw Ghost was touring, and I looked up the tickets.
Uh-huh.
They're both the closest venues are like 3 to 4 hours away. And I was
that
like...
sucks. That's an entire day.
Yep.
How much to hear John C. Raptor sing?
Nothing. It's priceless.
You can look at me all you want, but you have a lot of fur. Boop. That wasn't a pet.
She's so cute.
I have gotten on average maybe about 3 or 4 hours of sleep the last couple of days. I do need to go home, but at the same time, I forgot that there were infernals that needed to be cleaned up. So I need to do that.
Terrible.
JR's asking where his weekly payment of spankings are. Because they work for the spankings.
In the mail.
He opens his mailbox. Turn around. Back it up. Slapogram. Whoop! Sorry.
But I'm outside. Turn around. My neighbors are looking. Turn. Tell them to come here. Now they're gonna get it too. Oh no! I'm sorry, Jeff.
What'd I do? Right place, right time.
Chaos is just a belt in the mailbox. You know what to do.
It's a do it yourself swinging. Some assembly required. Harder. This isn't right. His wife walks in. What are you doing? I deserve this.
It's a Twitch thing, hon. Are you on the OnlyFans? Get out!
I learned it from watching you. Oh, God.
Something wrong with this, Kelly.
Just a bit. You have a lot of nail polish remover over there.
Yeah.
What was it? I was talking to Tika and it was just like, most of the things that I've painted, Jen has acetone. There's maybe one thing.
Are you hot or cold?
I'm fine. You're hot.
I'm so hot. My hands are sweaty.
Well, you're also under the light.
Yeah. That too.
Oh, so you're gonna turn on a fan.
Yeah.
I'm cold now.
Good. I gotta pee.
No!
I gotta finish her other ear before I pee.
Okay. I don't like the fur. She has more than boots with the fur. She has legs with the fur. And arms with the fur. Face
I didn't
with
know
the
she was
fur.
from Spyro.
Yeah.
I don't think she was in the... I only played the first.
She's supposed to be a protagonist. They were going to make her a playable character in a lot of things. I do a lot of research in order to post some of the things. A lot of it's just through Wikipedia
Are your
and
knees
fan
weak
sites.
and arms are heavy? Yes. There's vomit on my sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
I'm nervous. Like, on the surface, I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I just keep on forgetting what I wrote down.
Oh.
The whole crowd just goes so loud. I open my mouth, but the words won't come out.
What was it? I wonder what... James had someone that he was talking to with the last name Jackson, and he said, Miss Jackson, you take care driving home. Never! I don't drive safe. But yes, you should head home, because you have a bit of a drive, don't you? You're at your friend's house. Yeah.
Where are they? Who is it?
Drive safe. Drive
Oh,
safe.
JR?
Yep.
Drive safe.
I think he said
I thought it
either
was
it's a
gonna be-
45-minute or an hour drive, something like
I was
that.
gonna say, if it's
40,
chaos
45 minutes.
and he's on his way here, I'll
That's
get
a
the
2-hour drive. Are those mine?
Yep.
Are they the
I'll
Infernals?
get the bed ready for you.
What are they?
Not yours.
Why not?
Because yours don't get named. Because you haven't paid anything yet.
Well, give me an invoice, you jackass.
You can't.
Why not?
I had to fix stuff.
What do you mean you gotta fix stuff?
I had to fix stuff.
Oh. Oh, is it another Crimson Scales?
No.
No? Well, what is it?
What I had to fix, or what that is?
What did you have to fix?
The building.
Okay. You're talking like you had to fix something that I
Such a
did. I didn't do the building. He is a dick. Very much a dick. He says, if I'm driving out, it's going to be for models. Fuck 3-day shipping. But it takes time to print and prep and paint.
You can come
So-
help out?
If you want to prep, I need another set of hands that is competent. That are competent. I know how to talk. Nope, I'll paint myself. Chaos. Those paints are not for you. Though I do want to do your makeup, because that makeup was bullshit. I'm sorry. Yeah. She should have made you a pretty princess.
We can make you so much prettier than that.
Exactly. You come here, we'll do your makeup.
I've actually watched a lot of makeup tutorials. I could probably do something really cool. I've been practicing winged eyeliner.
I like murder, mayhem, and murder, makeup, and mystery with Bailey Sarian.
I used to watch Fundy Fridays where she talked about Christian fundamentalists while doing her makeup.
Nice.
And there was, you can see the curve from the beginning where, you know, she did a good job, but she got much better as she went.
Mm.
But then my the hate center of my brain got too full, so I had to take a break for a bit.
Yeah.
Find some entertainment that sparked joy.
See, that's why I do all the true crime stuff.
Yep.
I like the true crime stuff. I don't know what it is, because apparently this is something that most middle-aged women apparently get into.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't get into it because other people were getting into it. I just got into it because that's what was recommended to me. So maybe they just saw that I was a middle-aged woman and like, hey, you like this stuff. You're right. I do like this stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's just a fascination.
Yeah. But again, I used to watch the Killer Kids stuff.
Yeah, that's what we're watching through right now.
Yeah. There's another one called Killer Kids, but it's not quite as good. But there's a lot of them blaming like music and video games.
I hate that. Yeah.
It's just
like
media.
I'm listening to the story and I'm listening like, okay, you know, he was born to a crack addled mother and an abusive father, and then the mom ran away, and then the father proceeded to keep beating him, and then he got taken away from the father and went to his grandparents, and his grandfather kept beating him, and then suddenly he snapped because he was listening to rap, you know, heavy metal and
Manson.
Slipknot.
He had a Manson shirt on.
No, I think he snapped because everybody in his life was fucking beating the shit out of him.
Done with this. But no.
There's other common denominators here, people.
Yeah. But no, he was listening to that rap music, that rock music, you know, playing all those violent video games. He's just shooting them up, and then he couldn't distinguish between fact and fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was fascinated with Manson when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, because I wanted to know what would drive just a regular person to don all the makeup and the looks and get all the criticism, because he got a fair bit of criticism.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you know, kind of make themselves the center. And the answer is money.
Yeah.
But you know, as a teenager, he was, or as a small child, he was molested by a neighbor who killed either his cat or his dog. I'm not really 100%. That's where the heterochromia comes in, where he wears a colored contact because his pet had heterochromia. It's the two different colored eyes. And that's when he started doing it. At least that's what he says, but I mean, just makes him look a little weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think somebody I gave a lot of shit to growing up that turned out to actually be one of the least problematic people in that scene was Jonathan Davis, Korn.
Yeah. I think they just got played out. Because they were radio friendly for the most part.
Yeah, some of their stuff was. Like I listened to some of the stuff that I didn't give a chance to back then, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That's not that bad.
Yeah. Someone I can't stand anymore, though. I like them as a person. I think that they caught a bad rap. And I'm 100% certain that she had something to do with her husband's death. But is Hole. There's like 2 songs from Hole that I can listen to. The rest just sound annoying.
I think Doll Parts is the only song that's really listenable.
Yeah. They just all start to sound alike. And I think that's a lot of bands, but specifically.
I just don't think she was talented.
No.
She rode the grunge coattails. She basically fucked everybody that was in the scene.
Yeah. I'm good with grunge.
I remember listening to, she was doing some documentary. She was talking about how she dated the dude from Bush first.
Gavin.
Yeah. And she was like, he
Ugh.
had an ugly nose, and I couldn't get past, like, what my kids, like, what their noses would look like. And the first thing I noticed when I met Kurt Cobain, or Kurt, was he had a really nice shaped nose. I'm like, oh my God, shut this woman up, please.
So weird. I based who my soulmate was gonna be based off of Gavin. Like, I'm going to meet a man, and he's gonna look just like this. But then again, I also fell in love with James Hetfield.
Yeah, I always liked older guys. Older celebrities.
Yeah. Yep.
I was never really into the boy bands.
Tara calls it robbing the grave. But yeah.
And then I married a husband that's 3 years younger than me.
See, I didn't do too bad. James is only 4 months younger than I am. I don't know how I would handle it if he were a lot younger than I am. But John doesn't act younger.
No.
I am sorry. Again, I have not done the sleep thing. I went home at 2 and I'm like, I should go to bed. Or I should stay up and play on my phone for a couple hours. That's what I did.
It's what I do too.
I have slept on the couch for the last couple of nights because I feel bad coming in at like 2, 3 in the morning when I know that he's got to be up in just a couple hours.
Yeah.
So like, I will gladly fall asleep on the couch so I don't wake him up. But then once he's up, all bets are off. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
Because he usually wakes me up as soon as he gets up. Or the baby wakes me up.
That's usually the case. It's the kids.
But Finn, if he is hungry, he'll tell me that he's hungry. I will get up, I will make him some breakfast, and then once he's done eating, he will take his tablet back to bed. Now the problem is, he gets really loud with that tablet.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to get him a haircut maybe tomorrow.
No, my problem is not so much the kids now. It's that when Logie needs to go potty, he will lay on my face. So he jumps up in bed and I get dog face right in my face.
Like, we're going to make this happen.
Mom, guess what time it is?
He's just a baby, though. I feel bad. I was harassing Clute for pictures of Winnie. I'm like, how's Winnie doing? And, how are you doing? I totally do not interact with you just to get pictures of your dog. But, how is she doing?
But show me the baby.
I want to see the baby. She's so cute. And she reminds me of my mother-in-law's dog, so... Who showed up on my Facebook timeline. My memories today. Because this time, a couple years ago, well, more than a couple years now, we dog sat for my mother-in-law.
Is her puppy still alive?
No, she was older than my dogs.
Mm.
Like the 15, maybe 13, 14, 15 years. And she was losing legs because at a certain point, any sort of fall whatsoever is catastrophic. And she was blind, she was deaf, and it was time to let her go. I am not a fan I'm not in favor of letting animals suffer just because you can't let them go.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. I get it. They're your babies. They're your children. That's not an easy decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
But at a certain point, you have to be a responsible pet owner and let them go. Just in the same way that if I am on my deathbed and I am fucking suffering, I want my family to let me go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to be here in just agony. That's not a way to live.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. So my cat Tora and my mom's cat Gary, they were a litter apart, but they were from the same mom.
Yeah.
And two very different experiences at the emergency vet. So Tora went first. She was lethargic. She didn't jump up to get her food. She was breathing really heavily. I knew something was wrong. So we went to the emergency vet, and they're like, well, she's got tons of fluid in her chest. It could be her heart. It could be cancer. We're not 100% sure unless we do biopsies and stuff. She's like, we can do a puncture. We can drain the fluid, get her breathing, and then we can do these tests and stuff. And I'm just like, well, what kind of time are we buying here? And she's like, well, it could be months. It could be days. She's like, there's no real way to know. I can put her on a steroid, but if it's a heart issue, it's going to exacerbate it. And she just keeps going on and on and on about doing the puncture and doing this other work. Are you sure you don't want to do the puncture or do this? I'm like, I want to let her go.
Yeah.
I think it's time. We got to let her go. If you're going to buy me days and she's in pain, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know that this is a medical procedure that might buy her some time. She just knows that she's in pain.
Yeah.
She's a cat. And I'm like, I want to let her go. She's at a point where her body's failing. It's time to let her go.
Exactly.
But I felt very guilted in this decision.
Yeah.
Like
the vet do something.
Yeah,
more,
the doctor just kept trying to push me to do this other stuff. And I'm like, no, we're going to let her go. And she's like, okay. My mom goes in with Gary, who's having very similar type situations, to similar symptoms. And the vet comes in, gives her the lowdown on what's going on. She's like, it's up to you if you want to continue going or if you want to make the decision that it's time to just let her go. Right up front, gave my mom those two options. We can do all this stuff that might buy her some time, that might put her in pain, or we just let her go. Sometimes we come to that point where it's time to just let her go.
It could be because of the age difference.
They were the same.
Millennial.
Yeah.
Millennial, our cats, our dogs, they're our babies.
Yeah.
And we do spend a crazy amount of money keeping them alive and keeping them happy. I think Blades was talking about Cooper, about how he's still less than a year old and he's allergic to chicken. And they didn't know that, and so she went through all these things in order to figure out why he wasn't feeling well. So
yeah,
I mean, we don't have kids; we have pets, and they are our kids.
Yeah.
So,
but I have kids.
Yeah.
And I don't like animals suffering.
No.
For my own vanity.
Oh yeah.
And that's not to say, if somebody has the money to put some of these expensive treatments and they might buy their pets some time and stuff like that. It's your prerogative. I'm not going to judge you. Mm-hmm. That's just not me. I don't.
Yeah.
The animal, like a child knows what's going on. A child knows that they're getting medical treatment for a medical issue. An animal does not.
T-Cat says, gonna head to bed. Thank you for the stream. Night night. You have a great night.
Thank you for joining us.
Pleasant dreams. We'll still be here for about another hour. Or until Jen finishes.
Yep.
She's a really cute figure. I tried to find the STL to find out where they got it from. I found something that was close, but...
They might have commissioned this.
Yeah. Because I think I found maybe the artwork that it's based off of. But it's a little bit different. What I posted with the notification is the closest that I found.
Yeah.
But even the kind of a little bit sexualized versions of her. They're still really cute.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Did you
not-
see the pin I sent you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. I did the Temu shopping, whatever it is. And I just left it all in my cart because I'm like, they were gonna give me $25 off, so I was like, okay, so I could spend another $25. And then I went, I don't need any of this this junk. My house is already crowded as it is. I don't.
If you download the app, you get free shipping.
I did download the app,
Okay.
but even still, I was looking at $25 plus tax, and of stuff that I didn't need.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
just mostly like stickers and pens and stuff.
They're so cute, though.
They are very cute. They are very, very cute. But I was just like, I want the stuffed animals. Show me the stuffed animals. The fun stuff. Don't show me all these pins. Because they're cute, but I don't want a pin.
I want to snuggle. You can't snuggle a pin.
My kid is gonna steal it anyway. Oh my god, Thursday was so rough. Katie just kept having meltdowns everywhere. She was just angry about something. She got off the bus and she was angry. And I love Rowan. She is very, very smart. I love the fact that she's smart. I want her to be smart forever. I don't want her to ever dumb herself down. But great googly moogly child. Trust me when I say something, I probably know what I'm talking about. Don't actually me. I have lived on this planet just a little bit longer than you.
Yeah, Rowan is definitely related to you and Stephanie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But see, she doesn't quite, well, I mean, she's still young, so, and she's not jaded yet. So she doesn't have the humor yet.
Yeah.
But she is smart as a whip. Ugh, so smart. But like I keep trying to push her. She first said that she wanted to be a pediatrician. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you could be a pediatric surgeon. And she's like, no, I want to be a pediatrician. And so whenever we went to the doctor, she's like, I know what I want to be. I want to be a pediatrician. And then she got into dance, and now she wants to be a ballet teacher. Like, no, you don't. You're going to be a pediatric heart surgeon. She's like, no. You're going to make all the money.
I keep talking like Dexter is either going to be an engineer, an architect, or a chef. Because he does love making menus and making meals and cooking for people.
Mm-hmm.
But that could fade.
Yeah.
Faded for me. But he loves building things.
Keep encouraging.
He's got the technological brain that my dad has.
Uh-huh.
It seemed to skip me. But my brother had it. Like, my brother, for his faults, he could pick up any piece of machinery and fucking operate it.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. He could take anything apart and put it back together. Like, he was just...
I can just do the taking apart bit.
Yeah. He just had that very technical mind. And Dexter definitely inherited that.
You had to go pee.
I do. I do still have to.
Would you like to take a break?
Yes, I'm gonna be... You can talk to our 2 viewers.
I don't know them.
Oh.
Hello, viewers. You are lurking. No, I don't want to make an anime background character. Wow. That is something. This is the part of the stream where I check all my my notifications and I try to pretend like, you know, I'm talking.
But yeah. Plata Vrata Nictu. So, lurkers, have any of you watched any of the Evil Dead or Army of Darkness? Because that's going to be the next thing. If we can't do The Shining, then we'll do probably Army of Darkness. Seb McKinnon. Them some boobies.
Hello!
Hello! I felt bad.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him about the things that he has on his to-do list, and telling him he sculpts faster when it's something that he enjoys doing.
Yeah.
Like he did Gordy in 3 days. Skeletor has taken the better part of this month.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we're going into I think the 3rd week of Skeletor. Like, and granted, Skeletor is bigger than Gordy, has a lot more detail than Gordy, but I don't know. I feel like at certain points it's frustrating for him. Like, take a break, do something you like, and then come back to it.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know how all that works. You know, maybe if you take a break, he can't go back. You know, I don't know how his brain works. Just, you know, my observations here. But, he has a Kathy Wappel fundraiser figure that he's doing, that's supposed to be a rogue of some sort with flowing robes, because she likes to freehand paint designs on clothing. So he's gonna do that, or something of that nature, and give them the file so that way they can print it and they can sell it, and make a little money towards her treatments. So yay. And then after that, he was gonna do the goblins, the goblin pinups. But I don't know, it's humanoids, so I don't know if he's gonna have fun with that or if he's gonna hyper obsess. Hyper focus.
Oh man, so a person that I know, his brother recently had a stroke.
Wait, I know this person.
Yeah. And he's doing okay. His speech has come back. He's recovering pretty well. He made the comment, I don't care what anybody says, as soon as I get out of here, I'm eating an entire pizza myself.
Oh.
You just had a stroke, buddy.
If anything, maybe don't do that.
Just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Like your speech was confused and off for like an entire day. You were weak on one side. Like, you felt this.
Yeah.
Why this stubbornness? Like,
because no one's gonna tell him how to live.
right?
Those are some nice lines. Very clean. On the tail.
Oh, thank you. Well, they're gonna get blended.
Well, I'm
so.
sure, but all the same, it's nice. I start second guessing, and then I wobble the line.
Yeah.
But no. I got the type 2 diabetes diagnosis. I'm like, okay, gotta make some changes.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped a little bit of weight, and I still have a little bit of weight to go.
Yeah.
I got back into I eat a salad when I'm hungry in the morning, and then I make a protein at night.
I got into the fruit smoothies with almond milk and this. It's Ghost makes it. It's just called Greens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the spinach, kale, and all that stuff. Matcha.
Gross.
No, it doesn't taste like it.
Okay.
It's flavored with guava berry,
Mm-hmm.
and when you add it to the fruit, like there is like a little bit of an earthiness, like you would have with any matcha.
Yeah.
But you really just taste the fruit. Like you don't taste the greens.
Hey, we got a follower, King Duplex.
Hello.
Indeed.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
What brings you here? I'm always interested in how they find us.
How'd you find us?
We've
We-
done so well to hide.
We was hiding.
I'm gonna eat
Are you?
your peppermint patty. What's all this? Is this like Valentine's Day stuff?
That was just candy that we had.
Oh.
So
Your peppermint patty.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to eat it if it's like the
no,
Valentine's Day candy.
no.
I
Help
got
yourself.
that from my husband.
No.
It's already in my mouth.
Whoa.
You want it back?
No, John got a refrigerator for the building for Valentine's Day. Or not refrigerator, AC.
Yeah. I was interested in your art figure. This one is Elora Fawn from Spyro. And she's adorable.
She's super cute.
She is a customer print. As in the customer had the file, we printed it, and we are painting it. We prepped it, and we painted it. And by we, I mean her. Because I'm not a painter. Now that I have York peppermint patty everywhere. Add some watermelon to it. Oh god. It's like eating toothpaste.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but then it's not. How long have you been painting?
Figures about 2 years now? A year and a half? Not super long. I am not a pro. I painted traditional art prior to this a little bit. I drew traditional art prior to this a little bit. Always kind of dabbled.
Had your own little doodles.
I've drawn my little doodles now and then.
They said it looks very nice though.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
She's a very good command of color.
Color! Do what I want!
See, in my case, it doesn't respond.
That's right, Color. You get on there. I am a tetrachromat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see more spectrums of color than the average eye.
Versus I'm lucky to see it all.
People who are the tetrachromats tend to have fathers who are colorblind.
Ooh.
Which my daddy is colorblind. Well, he calls it color stupid. Yeah.
What other characters have you painted?
So many.
Wait. I will do some. Oh. So we are kind of a drop shipper in that we have several different artists that we work with, and you can choose any of their They're models, and we sell them as DIY kits where they're fresh off the printer. They come with all the supports. You will need some tools in order to free them from their supports, and then sand them, resin them, do all that fun stuff. So that's the DIY kit. That's the cheapest option, but you need to have a little bit of skill in order to make it look shelf ready. And then there's the primed. With the primed, it's already printed. All the supports are removed. It is sanded smooth, or at least all the supports are sanded, so that way you don't see them. It's been resined, so it looks nice, and it's usually coated with primer. We don't do any fancy priming. It's just coated with a single color. Or you can choose not to have it primed if you want to do your own priming. Painted is everything plus this step. And Jen and Burley, who is not here on Saturdays, are our painters. They paint, and then it gets shipped. Gets nice little kisses on its little heads.
And other parts.
Well, those are the licks. So the safe for work gets sweet little kisses. The not safe for work gets licked. Everything gets whiffed. Our stream is mature, so hopefully you are 18 plus. And it's just because we are very raunchy old ladies.
Did you drop the social?
I have not. I dropped the store, so we can do social. You can. Oh, you are 16.
Don't go to our Twitter.
Yes, you may want to just stick with the Instagram and the Facebook, because Twitter is a cesspool. It is, yeah, no rules. There are no rules! Stop running. There are some rules!
I also have this example sitting next to us. Elvira, Mistress of Darkness. She's going to be our giveaway if we reach our bit goal. And if you like to paint minis, we will be doing mini giveaways as well.
Mini giveaways. Many giveaways. I was talking to Claire and I was just like, so we're gonna use your minis. Sorry.
Not all of them, just some of them.
Not all of them. But yeah. So, he does fantasy and sci-fi. He's under slash, isn't he?
Yeah.
No. So that is the mini maker. And he does 32, 40, and 75 and bust size and collectible. And he's got some really good collections. He's very detail oriented. I like the link tree. I've been just posting all the links. Mm-hmm. But the links don't have his Patreon and it doesn't have his Twitch. It's really important to for him to stream. It's not really important. I just like watching him sculpt. It's fun. But I don't like watching him sculpt toes. He's like, we're gonna make them nasty. I'm like, no!
Stop it, Glue!
You don't want to see it.
Bad man.
So, yeah.
He's such a bad guy. So dirty.
He is very dirty.
Just like us. We're all so bad.
Oh, I think that's the goodbye sign. Well, girls, I must go to sleep. Well, you have a great night. Sleep
Thanks
well.
for stopping in. Check us out again.
Oh, here. We'll do the schedule. We stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. But Mondays and Wednesdays we're probably streaming while you're in school. Oh, she's in Argentina. So 2 hours.
Have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping in.
Enjoy. But yeah. Ugh. I think she's coming along beautifully.
I was dreading this little tail.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I completely feel you about the whole random trivia. It's really it's and there's no filter. So like if you say something that kind of relates to something I know, I'm like, hey, so did you know? Because I pulled that junk with Clute. He posted the Betty Page thing, and I'm like, hey, did you know she was a paranoid schizophrenic and was born again Christian towards the end of her life and stabbed a man?
Cool.
I did not know that, but now I do.
Yeah, you do. That's for me, baby.
I helped. And I think that's also part of it. It's just it comes from that need to share knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so
This was something I found incredibly fascinating, so you must find it fascinating, the same as me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because there's I started doing the obscene word of the day because I thought it was funny that I could make all these streamers say terrible things. Like, is she gone? wait a second. Okay, so she doesn't appear to be in the chat anymore. So good. Like cock jockey and cum gutters and just awful shit. And it was amusing me. So, I've got Art of Mike Disney into it. Clue every time he streams, he'll do something, but a lot of times he'll just pop into Mike Disney's chat and say the word of the day. JJ has started treating it like Pee Wee Herman with the word of the day. Ah! And every now and then I've gotten Brush for Hire to, like, I'll ask him, do you want the raunchy word of the day, the obscene word of the day? And he'll be like, okay, well, obviously, yes. And, yeah, and then he'll read the whole thing.
Yeah.
I haven't done it to Runic Raccoon, but that's because Runic Raccoon seems like he's really wholesome and sweet. But as I've learned, it's always the wholesome and sweet people who are the dirtiest. Like, oh, he has his wedding picture as his background. That's so adorable and romantic and oh, and like, he is dirty. dirty. Anyway, so yeah, but at this point, Runic hasn't done anything to be, kind of overt about that. So I'm just gonna assume that he's sweet and I should not corrupt him. But I went into Nerd Holla. Nerd Holla has threatened me with being muted. Which isn't okay. You can't mute me. I'd be sad. But
if you mute me, I'll cry.
Definitely reach out and just send you a bunch of crying emotes. But yeah. It's funny because anytime that she plays Dream Daddy, it's just JJ and I going back and forth being really, really raunchy. But that's how you play the game. I mean, obviously. So, yeah.
You're terrible.
Whatever.
I'm an angel. I've never done any of this bad stuff.
You played that game with me. You started chanting, "Show me your dick."
No. I'm sweet and innocent.
You laughed every time I showed you any of the dicks JJ sent. Told him I want to see a helicopter dick, and he sent Richard Nixon sitting in a helicopter. Clever. Definitely like clever.
Clever girl.
That would be hot, if not, in reference to a dinosaur.
Maybe it's a hot dinosaur.
So the
Are you-
burrito's gonna be a little late.
maybe I'm a scaly.
Just want you don't want the furries. You just want those reptile people,
Mm-hmm.
lizard men.
I'm all for the lizard people uprising.
Yep. Like it's gonna be so hot after you overthrow us. Oh no, the lizard people are attacking.
Oh no! And here's my asshole exposed.
Just got out of the shower.
Oh, I fell over.
No, it's just all Austin Powers quotes.
No scary lizard person better sneak up on me.
Give me a little kiss.
A little. As lizards do. What that tongue do.
Oh, I wish I knew how to clip. This just end up with 15 random videos.
Damn it!
It's not good. I don't know how to do it. See, it looks like it's creating it. Edit. Add a title. What that lizard tongue do. And then publish. And hopefully it's right. If not, I don't know. Copy. Boop. Boop. There you go. I don't know how much it's clipped. I'm not checking it. Because every time I try and play it.
As lizards do. What that tongue do.
And then it's gonna be like 2 minutes of me lamenting not knowing how to clip. Oh well.
Does it not say how long?
Someone say hello? I missed
No,
it?
you said "oh well" and then you echoed yourself.
Oh. Yeah.
But it doesn't say like how many seconds long the clip is.
I mean, it does, but if I press on anything, then it'll just clock until it eventually times out, and I'm like, okay, well then that didn't clip, so I gotta go and clip it again.
And then I end up with 15 videos that I gotta go
Exactly.
delete. And you're like, it wasn't 15. And I'm like, I deleted them in groups of 7.
Whatever.
More than twice, so...
Whatever. I don't believe you.
You won't leave me?
I totally won't leave you, but I also don't believe you.
You're not gonna leave me?
Never. You're stuck with me forever. That's how friendship works, right?
Yeah.
It's forever until you die.
Unless you're mean. Unless you're like those mean girls
Well, that's not really friendship.
that left me.
Wait, who's the mean girl?
No. I mean, it's not like I'm affected or anything, Melissa. It's not like it's something that I've carried with me forever, Jennifer. It's not like,
No, I was sitting there and I was making the list of people who I wanted to invite to this whole birthday thing, and it hit me that I know a lot more children than I know adults because they're all your kids.
You're weird.
They're all your kids. And
All my kids? I have 2.
well, there's you with 2. There's Dave with 1. There's Kat with 1. There's Leah with 2. And then there's me with 4. I'm clearly winning the children game.
You beat Leah?
Maybe. Maybe. Because she has Riley, she has Michael, she has Nathan. She has... Those are stepkids. I feel like she has one more.
I mean, if you're counting nieces, she should be able to count stepkids.
Well, but my nieces live with me and I'm raising them. So technically they're my kids. Her stepkids don't live with her anymore because they're ex-stepkids.
Oh. Okay.
Okey-doke.
I guess.
Okey-doke. Let's see. Who... I made a little...
I feel like Leah should beat you, but it's okay.
Nope. I have all the kids. Yeah. What I came down to was it's Grace and Kat, maybe Chantel if she comes over. There's Dave and Lisa and their niece, Killa. There's you, John, Dexter, and Donovan. There's James and I, and plus our 4. There's Stephanie, and I gave her a +1 because she's like that. Gotta count her having +1s now since she's 22. Burley and Jason.
I was gonna say Jenna G, yeah.
And Leah and her +1, then her +2 kids. Kat, Danny, and Amelia, or Babbo. And then my friend Hospital.
Okay.
I feel like
And
I'm
now,
still
if
missing.
you delete the kids,
If I delete the kids, because if we're watching The Shining, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, no to that one. No to Dexter and Donovan. No to +4. No to +2. No, I don't know if they're going to be able to come if Amelia can't come. Well, no, they can always drop her off with the in-laws. So there's Grace and Kat and Chantel, that's 3. Dave and Lisa, 5. Jen, you and John, that's 7. James and I, that's 9. Stephanie, and maybe her +1 comes out to 10, 11. But I'm going to go with 10. Burley and Jason is 12. Aaliyah and maybe her +1, because I think she's dating another person, would be 14. Kat and Danny would be 16. Hospital would be 17. So, at that point, we need to widen the circle a little bit more.
well, I mean, I told them approximately 30 people, so...
Yeah. I mean, we know a lot more, it's just we don't interact with them on a daily basis.
Right.
It was Emily's birthday today. Emily with the 2 kiddos, Emily... My frenemy.
Haven't talked to her since her divorce.
I was
At
going to write
least.
something along the lines of, I won. But then I figured that would be too vague. I didn't want to, deal with questions. Just accept that I won. Boop. And the other problem is, like, everyone that I would consider sort of a close friend has moved away. Like, Josh lives down in Florida. Would have invited Eliza and Sam.
Yeah.
Ivan lives in Pennsylvania, but I'm pretty sure his wife hates me. Still. There's Becky. Becky and her husband. I'm sure she'd like to
Does
come.
she have good hair?
Maybe. But Blake is in Texas. These are people I haven't seen in years. But I still, like, see them online and I'm like, yay. I see your family. It looks good. Good job.
You did it.
You did the thing with your pin and made them. Congratulations. I don't remember her husband's name. I will put +1. Rob! Rob is his name. I went to their wedding. I should know this. She just got an adorable little puppy. Mini pincher.
Oh.
So cute. My great aunt, I think, my dad's mom, or my dad's aunt, just recently said that she got an iPad and she couldn't bring her friends over from Facebook onto the iPad. So if anyone gets a new invite to be friends with her, just accept it because it's her. Like, that's what a hacker would say. But that's okay because she didn't invite me. So, she's pro-Trump.
Such an old person thing.
Huh?
That is such an old person thing.
Yeah. My mom has like 3 different profiles because one's her computer, one's her phone, and one's her tablet.
One of John's uncles had like 13. Like every single time it would sign out, he would forget the password and just make a new one.
Oh, I should have made this list looking at Facebook. Because, like, now I'm like, okay, yeah, no. I've known him since I was 16. We're still cool with each other. Should probably be at a birthday party if I had one. But because I don't really make that much of a big deal for any of the birthday. Like, last year, I got my own cake. And joked around with James. Because, like, I got the meal that I wanted. I brought it home. So I could share and have a birthday with the family. And I was just like, do we have anything? Because I don't want to make a cake. Did you pick up a cake? He's like, no, you should probably pick one up while you're out. Like, so I got to pick up my own cake. He's like, yeah, and candles too. Like, oh, I hate this. I hate this family.
My mommy buys me a cake, or makes me a cake, or buys me a pie.
My mommy
Lives in
Maine. And I don't know if she called me for my birthday last year. So I am very much the problem child. I don't know.
I think the problem is that you were the easy child.
Well, no,
Because you were the self-sufficient one.
No, I had the cleft palate, cleft lip. So I was constantly
medically.
going to
Medically,
doctors and
I'm
stuff.
saying, oh, yeah.
I was the one who got into fights.
Oh, you're such a bad kid.
I was a bad kid.
Ooh.
No, but like there was a bully in our little neighborhood thing that used to pick on all the younger kids, and he went to our school, and he came flying down the stairs and he knocked my sister into the wall, and she fell down the steps. I jumped down the steps on top of him and just started wailing on him. But I was a good kid in school, so when they brought us to the office, I think they also knew that my mom was not the best mom. And that if I got in trouble in school, I would not come to school the next day. So yeah, they just let me walk home. But they called his parents, because she's a jackass. I still remember that. I remember her face as she bounced off the fucking wall. Oh, I saw red.
Like, yeah, my sisters, I can say whatever the fuck I want and do whatever the fuck I want to them, but don't you touch them.
Exactly. That's my job. It's my job.
I saw a thing that said that kids who fight means that they come from a safe home.
Yeah.
Because kids from abusive homes tend to have to band together.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much that is. Because I used to fight with my sisters, but I was also in charge of my sisters. You know. Life with a bipolar parent. My mom would get she would get hospitalized a lot. And that was just because she was always on a different drug. They were always trying to figure out what would work for her. And they did not always get it right.
Yeah, my great-grandfather had bipolar disorder. And my mom, growing up, she was like, you know, she always thought that there was a family farm because everybody kept referencing the farm. Oh, Dad went up to the farm. It was the funny farm. He was getting institutionalized when he had flare-ups.
Yeah. See, and there's people that I know would enjoy watching The Shining that are old coworkers, and they're also horror people that I have really fun conversations with still.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't go to their homes. They don't come to my home.
Right.
The only time that I see them is when they post online. So we don't do anything together. But I knew them when I worked at, a particular job. And so therefore I'm still cool with them because, you know, they made that job fun. And we're still into the same things. But, like, we don't hang out.
Right.
So...
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. It's weird.
That's why, like, I don't make a lot of friends. I mean, that's why in my bridal party, I had Eric's ex-girlfriend as one of my bridesmaids because I ran out of females. I ran out of women that could stand beside me in dresses. John had too many.
And you put me in not a habit, but a robe.
You chose that. You chose to wear that.
I like the robe. But you
were my efficient.
Stand up and do that instead of, like...
You offered. You said you've done it before.
I know, and that was fine. But I always fuck up at least one part of it. I feel like that's part of the service that I provide you.
That is a plus because it breaks the tension. Everybody feels good. I didn't want my wedding to be like this super serious, weird affair where everybody's like,
well, and that's why, Grayson got ordained so he could be our officiant. And then, we weren't gonna do the whole religious ceremony because neither one of us are really religious, and I was not gonna do the honor and obey. Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
So I did copy paste vows, and I did what I liked, and what was it? He married us out of a DMG.
Yes, I remember that.
3.5.
Yes.
Yep. And
that was fantastic.
It was great. I got some really good. The photos that I got were good, but yeah. Every single nerd that went to my wedding recognized that book. Like, yeah. I wish I would have leaned into the nerd a little bit.
Yeah.
I did the themed wedding a little bit too much, and then got bored with the theme.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Instead of doing teacups, we could have given everyone their own set of dice. That would have been fun. That's why I told James, if he loves me, he'll divorce me so that way I can do this again.
Well, I was gonna, at our 10-year anniversary, do a vow renewal.
Yeah.
And then I could wear, the Halloween dress I wanted to wear and have the Halloween theme that I wanted to have. And my first dance would be to Heart Boner by NSP and fucking be perfect. But
No, we still do.
it came and went and
That's
we
all.
didn't do anything.
Have you been married for 10
Yeah,
years?
last year was 10 years.
Shit. Wow. It's because we're 2015. So, oh shit, our 10-year. We haven't even taken a honeymoon. Should probably do that. But we just, we work all the time.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah. And then we decided to do the baby, and the baby didn't come right away, so I figured, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and go back to school and take classes and figure something out. And then all of a sudden, like, my nipples hurt. Oh, they really, really hurt. I don't like this. And then it turned out, yes, pregnant. Because he's like, why don't you just take a pregnancy test? Like, no, I'm probably going to get my period. And nope. Not for 9 months. And then baby.
Yeah, with Dexter, I was on the pill. And so the first time, like when I did actually conceive him, when I got my false negative, I was on my last day of the placebo pills and still hadn't had a period.
Huh.
And so I took a pregnancy test and it came back negative. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm not pregnant.
Pregnant.
I guess I'm not pregnant. And then I had some, very, very light spotting,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, oh, okay, well, I have PCOS. This must just be par for the course,
Yeah.
Even on the pill, I'm going to have weird times. And then the next month comes, and again, I'm on my last day of the placebo pill, and still no Missy has showed up. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a test. And you didn't have to wait. The moment I peed on that stick, it popped up Pregante. And that second line showed up as the pee ran across it. It was like, you are pregnant. And John's just like, I don't believe it.
Do it again.
Yeah, he made me go get another test. And
Says, finally done boxing up dice. Holy shit. Hi guys, how are all y'all?
we're good.
You're boxing up dice? I want dice. When were dice part of it? Oh wait. Yeah, no, okay, I get it now. Because I won dice in her thing a while ago. Didn't believe you. Made you go get a second one.
Yep. And then it was definitely pregnant. And then with Donovan, we had tried for so long and it wasn't happening. And I'm like, okay, well, I struck gold with one. I'm probably not going to have the two. So we just stopped trying.
Yeah.
And we were having sexy time. And I felt it was weird. Like I felt a weird pressure when he was na. And I was like, ooh, that's new. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go take a test. And there was a very faint second line. And I'm like, oh, John, that's a line. He goes, I don't believe it. Not until you've taken 3 more tests. A buddy of mine that I grew up with, she had to do IVF. She did IVF for years before she had her first.
Yeah.
Set you very carefully because her body is done.
Yay!
I just gotta finish her head. Yeah, look at that.
It's very pretty. Did a good job.
I don't want to send her.
Oh no!
I don't want to mail her. Yeah, I hate when I do a really good job because then I'm like, no, I don't want her to go to a new home.
You're welcome.
I want her
no
to stay.
ads.
I want her to stay with me. She can live in my home. She can be on my shelf.
Yeah. Aww. You could just have John
print another one.
But then I have to paint it again, and it won't be as good.
It'll totally be as good.
No, it's never as good the second time.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want any sort of personal opinion? Or no?
On what?
On her tail.
What about her tail?
I liked it when you had the nice crisp lines.
It's
Or are you going back and fixing or not fixing? Or
not
is this
fixing.
how it's supposed to be?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fluffy tail.
Well, no. It's with the red and the white. Oh, so that's supposed to be fur textured.
Yeah.
Okay. I still liked it with a nice crisp line. I was very impressed by your nice crisp line.
No.
Oh well.
No crisp lines for you.
But I like it. So Tara was talking to Clute about the goblin pinups. After he does the Kathy Wapple figure, he was talking about doing the goblin pinups and putting them on the Patreon, which means that they'll also be probably on the My Mini Factory and also Etsy eventually when they get there. But yeah, I think he should do the Night Moose first because I think he would do that faster, and then that one's done. And it's just something off his list. But I'm like, dude, it's your time. You know, you make these decisions. I don't. You do what you want to do. You know, do what would make you happy.
Nothing makes him happy.
By no means am I in charge of you. I'm like, yeah.
Instead, he just goes and makes another Gordy.
It's like, oh, the beholders. This is what makes me happy. I'm like, alright. Make a whole line of beholders. That's fine. But yeah. Oh my god, the beholder is so cute. The little Gordy. My favorite is the little heart eyes. It's so cute. You can tell it's a secret, but she has VODs on. So, I was low-key jelly that T-Cat got her Gordy first. Well, she bought the file and then she printed it. And she printed it in 32 millimeters, so it was tiny. But then she reprinted it. But, like, yours is right over there. The only thing stopping it from being a cent is that I have to do your infernals. So, sorry about that. They were on another... Yeah, she just bought the file. I mean, you could still buy the file too. If you want to. You could do whatever you want. I'm not in charge of you. That costs extra. So...
I'm in charge of you. And I say no, you gotta save your money.
No, it doesn't have a printer. We are your printer! Aww. But,
That's why I'm in charge of you.
you want your prints. You gotta have to do stuff.
I need a booty shot.
Booty everywhere.
Send me a picture of that booty.
What it do?
I want to see that ass. What that ass do?
I talked to John. Once we get the office all up and running.
You had to talk to John?
Yeah. Give me my invoice. I want the invoice. Give me the invoice. Give me the invoice. I'm gonna pay it anyway, so just print my stuff. Print it. So I want a 100 millimeter Gordy, big old softball size, and I want you to paint it. What do you mean? Oh. Do it.
I'm a supervisor.
I'm not your supervisor. I'm a contractor. Do stuff for me.
Tell her to shush.
Do it. Hi.
Make your invoice.
Uh-huh.
If you eat some ramen with me, the way I like it,
Ramen always gives me heartburn, though.
with this in it.
What is that? Hot boy chili oil. Fire. Okay.
He wants to burn your asshole out.
Okay. I mean, as long as he's just burning it out and not burning it in.
Tasty.
I
No, you need a contract for
do
that.
whatever you do. What was what's that one? I don't know. You had some sort of alcohol last time we were here.
Oh.
A while ago.
Oh, wait. Did I finish it? No.
So we already
Wait,
know
is
that
it the
if you
gin
give me
or-
something, I will
or
try it.
this?
Is that it? What's that?
That
Oh, the
is-
citrus stuff. Yeah.
No, that was the gin.
Yeah, I don't like gin.
This is whiskey, rum, and apple brandy with honey, lemon, and pomegranate juice.
Now, why didn't you offer that to me?
Because I have the gin.
But I want that. That sounds delicious. Delicious.
I have to buy it in Nick's house. I only have one bottle after this. And the sumo tournament starts in...
You will be very happy with me. John was talking about how the person who lives in my house was talking about how we could not come in and take pictures. And like, look, dude, we're coming in. And if I have to call a police escort to come in, then we're going to come in with a police escort. So if your issue is you got some stuff that you don't want people to see, enjoy a cop seeing it. So you're cool with
She's
me
looking good.
or else. Now, what is this again?
It's called Sonic Archaeology from Dogfish Head.
I like it.
Whiskey, rum, and apple brandy with honey, lemon, and pomegranate.
I don't like alcohol.
It's very smooth.
It's very.
I don't
Where
like
did you get
it.
it?
Well, initially I got it from a liquor store in Hagerstown, but they only had one bottle, so...
He got
Nick
it from your butt.
And so when I go over to
I don't want to
Nick's
go to
place-
Delaware.
Well, Nick
But-
lives in Delaware, so when I happen to go visit him, I buy like 5 or 6 bottles. I'm
Tell
down
me
to
how
one.
much it is. I will give you money, and then you can buy me a bottle next time you go.
Oh, okay.
Because this is good.
You might be able to find it online.
I think I found it online once. But we have to buy it through the stupid state website.
The thing I said showed you can ship it to your house in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but we have to buy it from... Well, they probably contract with the state site, so as long as they have that, sure. Anyway, quit changing your invoice and I'll consider it.
I haven't changed my invoice in a while. Ever since I emailed it to you, it is done.
Until the next time you email me.
The only thing that I want is in addition to and has nothing to do with the April minis. April minis is done. They're done. Just print me the invoice so I can pay you so you can print them and I can ship them. The other one that I want has nothing to do with April minis. I want a 100mm Gordy.
Maybe.
Not maybe, do it. I want it. Such a dick. And
I married him.
yeah. But see, he does this for everything. Yeah, I was asking about a particular movie that he had downloaded that I couldn't get a hold of. And like, I would like this on the server. And he's like, I'm looking at the file and I could put it on the server. Like, you know, some people would call this a kink. But not me. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have the audacity to do that. You know, we're just normal people. Normal people who share their movie servers with each other. Those people are deviants. Alright. I hate this chair because I always feel like it's going to slide out from underneath my butt.
This one did on me once.
I don't like it. It's dangerous.
I got, for the building, I got 3-inch risers instead of the 5-inch. So we'll be able to put our chairs down a little bit and it'll be a little less treacherous.
Nice. Because I'm not this tall. Would you stop touching the garbage with your tail?
She says no.
I like it.
Yeah, well, she's a butt.
He is a butt. The butt keeps touching the garbage.
My butt keeps touching your butt.
Woo! Scissoring buttholes.
Oh, Tara, are you still here?
Yeah, she is. And also PSK Studio, who does the mental health awareness stuff.
Oh, cool. Tara, I'm doing a thingy with biddies.
Doing?
If we reach 8,000 biddies, I'm gonna give away Elvira.
So are you just doing a random giveaway again, or are you doing, like, who gives the most?
No, it's gonna be a drawing on the day.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my god!
I still want her to do the naked alloy, but they won't do it.
I don't wanna do a naked giveaway.
But we do naked figures.
I don't wanna do a naked giveaway.
But we do naked figures. And again, as long as we can verify that they are 18 or older, then it should be fine.
Yeah, how are we gonna verify?
Well, John said something about providing a photo ID.
Yeah, people are gonna want to give us their photo ID.
Well, they can hide all the important information, but they're going to give us their name and address anyway. We just need one additional piece of the puzzle, and that's the date of birth. It's not like your photo ID has your social security number on it. And, you know, your mother's maiden name and the last 4 digits of your checking account. But yeah. Or you can issue a little disclaimer that by entering this contest you are asserting that you are 18 or older. And that by the laws of your area, you can receive. Why are you so cute? But whatever. Then he's got to print out the head and the hands for the other alloy.
Yeah, because I was gonna paint on stream.
Yeah. Because a neurotic one to watch. Just kinky. I want to watch you paint. Watch you paint like all your French artists. That was a Titanic reference.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you sure? Because I can go back. I can do it again.
I saw Titanic like 11 times in the theater.
I think I saw it twice. Which is impressive because at that point it was like the only 3-hour movie there was.
My buddy at the time was obsessed.
I watched Dude Where's My Car like 4 times. But that's because it was in the cheap theater. I miss the dollar theater. Do you play? Do you play?
She loves to play.
No, she's just looking for love in all the wrong places. Namely over here by me. Psychic shock. Okay, so one thing that I do wonder about.
Mm-hmm.
You do the leg bounce, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can you not do it like right now?
Because I'm hyper focused.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me.
I'm not antsy because I have something to focus on.
Oh gosh.
And I'm not bored.
I'm not bored, I'm just tired.
That's probably also why I sit cross-legged most of the time.
Yeah.
I bought my chair specifically a big and tall chair so that I could sit crisscross.
That really matters for me. I have a chair that I bought because it was purple. It's purple and black and it was like gamer chair. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be sitting in it for 10 hours, so it might as well be comfy. Then I got it and it was the most uncomfortable thing ever. But I can sit cross-legged in it, but I can sit cross-legged in pretty much anything, which is why my mother-in-law, as I'm, going into labor, sitting crisscross applesauce, and she's like, how do you sit like that? I'm like,
Bend my legs.
do? I mean, it's not that hard. So I think the comically large glasses have to go. I get another pair every year,
Mm-hmm.
and I dropped off a bunch of frames over at the Eagles Club, the little thing over by Monmouth Pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
So I got rid of them, which is nice. They can repurpose them and do whatever they're going to do with them. But yeah, I have kept so many frames. I kept the ones that I really, really like and I really want to use again, but probably never going to do it. The Burberry frames. I really like those.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept the white ones that I wore for my wedding. It's the only time I ever wore a white frame. But I liked them. They were pretty. I had like pearlescent and crap. And I think that's it. And then I kept my most recent set. And then I'll give those away as soon as this becomes my most recent set. I don't know. I'll get another set. But I think the next ones, they're going to be smaller plastic frames. So Tara, what are you doing in April? Want to come up and watch The Shining with us? If we can get it in the theater. If not, it'll be another cool movie, I'm sure. That is not creepy at all. Oh, no, okay. I thought you hadn't put the irises in yet. From my vantage point, they look like blank.
White eyes.
You gonna do anything fun with the vase?
What you mean?
Paint it a certain color of some
No,
sort?
they wanted a basic base. Base.
Gotcha.
The model that they had, I don't think had a base.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to do DisneyCon because I usually have September Monsterama at that point on those days.
How turned is her head supposed to be? Like that?
I would say like that. I asked for a reference photo and I didn't get one. He told me to Google it. And then he sent me a picture that was not this model. I know, right?
She's very cute. Oh my
She's
god.
very cute.
I don't want to send her. I don't want to send her. She's gonna ship off base, obviously.
Yeah, because otherwise she'd break.
She's so pretty. Guys. She's so pretty.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make DisneyCon either. I hope, but I don't know. I mean, we'll eventually get over to Mike's. I'm sure he's only like 6
Yeah, she's done.
hours away.
She's so pretty.
She's very pretty.
I love her. I don't want to send her. Pew. Pew.
Make her toot.
Her little fawn toot. Oh, she's so pretty. God damn it.
Take your photos.
Yep. I'm gonna have to find some way to prop her up so I can get some good photos.
Fly by ASMR time.
She's so pretty. What? You want to see her done?
Sure. Ooh, pretty.
Isn't she beautiful? I don't want to ship her. She's so cute.
We may get the ability to list her.
I would love it.
I have to talk to the guy that paid for her model to be created.
Oh, he got it created.
Yeah, that was created expressly for him.
Nice.
Oh, we could have a monopoly on it.
But I've talked to him.
We're the only ones. Give him a royalty of each sale.
That's what I offered him.
She's so pretty. I don't want to send her. I just want to love her. She is just too pretty. He does not deserve her.
Terrible.
I am terrible.
You also have to print my bunny girl. Jackass. I paid for that one. The model is so terrible. But at that point, I didn't know what I was doing as far as talking to artists. And he fixed the STL so many times. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to accept it. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Okay.
Hi, Dean. She gets all the sweet kisses because she's safe for work.
I'll paint her base. I'll just paint it black, probably. I don't have any of the fancy grass tufts and gravel to make it all foresty. Or else I would totally would too, but I don't have the stuff.
You just
for
save
it.
that. You order it from Amazon, and then you save that for when you get her printed again, and then you can do that for yours.
I mean, or I could just. She doesn't need to go till the 28th.
he wanted the basic base. Basic bitch.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that when you get yours, you could just save that one and then reprint it and then just...
I could go outside and I could get like a couple little sticks.
Mm-hmm. She said Gnomish Bazaar that shit. Nice.
I have an oak. I can go out and get... I don't know. No, I don't think I do.
Can you fast dry like flowers and grass and stuff in a
if you have a
dehydrator?
If you have a freeze dryer.
Okay. You know,
I do have a dehydrator.
Amazon sells so much
I have a
so
dehydrator.
much. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying, because I
Um,
feel like we all have dehydrators.
But I have so many sticks in my yard. I can just go out and gather sticks.
Well, I'm talking about grass and stuff, because you don't want
But I would bake the sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. To sterilize them.
Yeah.
That's what you do whenever you
Oh.
like. If you get a piece of wood that you want to put in an aquarium, you just bake it.
Look at us being all crafty.
Yeah. I could find acorns.
Yeah.
I think I have an oak in my yard. Pretty sure I have an oak in the back.
We have a Japanese maple. We have a mimosa tree.
My Japanese maple's not going to make it.
Yeah.
The center of the tree is rotting out. It's in a bad position because that's where I want to put a deck. So
Yeah. Hello, Floof.
my giant maple got trimmed this year. I hope she
Hello,
grows
Floof.
back nicely. Such a big, beautiful tree. And she seeds, so she's over 50 years old.
All right, go lay down. No, that didn't mean to come up. I meant to go lay down.
All right, babies.
It is 12.
It is past 12.
And I gotta go do her infernals so that way we can get those in the mail.
Yup. And we're going to send little kisses with it.
Kiss
Make
all
sure,
the birdies
yeah,
on the
make sure I am aware what is Tara's because I have stickers to send her.
You got 240 millimeters, right? I mean, I can look at the order sheet, but yeah, I think it's 240 millimeters, and she has the first order of infernals where it's just the piecemeal.
Yeah.
Someone else got the core with all the add-ons. A 75 and a 40. Okay, so I swear to God, you said 240s as well. But yeah, the 75 and the 40 are already done. So
These are, since you're here.
are you okay?
These are the stickers I have. Ugh. Okay, I have large bay light. I have small buck and bull bay light, and I have these that I can cut off. Ooh, well, my paper. Getting it. And I have some of the emojis that I can cut out. So would you like a big bay light? Would you like a small buck and bull? Or would you like two of the emoji ones? And which emoji would you like? Which emojis? Two emojis. All right, which ones? I got sing, rage, peace, and shock. I think, do you have a sheet of stickers over there?
I do. Well, not over there, but I took them home.
Okay, and then we have a heart that Kelly has, unless it's been peeled off.
No, but I think I might have sent that one to Mike Disney. And
Oh, okay.
It got lost in the mail.
Aw, I'll order more.
Yeah, I sent him a whole letter and it had stuff in it, and he never got it. She says rage and peace.
Rage and peace? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and... You're welcome. All right, set those aside for Tara.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, babies. I don't know if you
Did
we
she
wanted
want
to
a
bother.
magnet?
Oh, do you want a magnet? We got Never Again and I'm Not in Your Little Book Club.
I have a lot of them. Excuse them. Because I have a lot of them, I got them.
This is a
to hand
sticker.
out.
And these are, that's a sticker. And that's the magnet.
They're weak magnets.
Yeah, they're not the strongest. All right,
They're-
so you like this one?
Sticker mule.
All right, I'm Not in Your Little Book Club was awesome, so we'll give her that. All right, so for the Never Again, would you like sticker or magnet?
Or both.
Or both? You know,
I got
I
them
could
for
just
the
give her both.
car because I was worried that if I put a sticker on my car that someone would deface my car. So I figured if they pull the magnet off, big deal. I have more.
We'll just send her both.
Okay.
All right, those are coming to you.
Yay!
She'll get a whole care package from us. All right, baby.
So, in chasing dopamine today, I may have sent a pack of 40 fruit snacks to Clute.
You're such a goof. I'm trying to end the stream, girl. All right. I gotta go to bed. And then
Bed.
Monday, we'll talk more about Elvira because we'll have a bigger audience. And we'll do some ads too.
Yeah.
You know,
If you could take a couple good pictures of her
I think I have some of the light box.
with the new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it on the Google Drive already?
I sent them to John, so I believe they are.
Okay. So if they are, then I can.
All
do a
right.
couple
If not,
pictures.
I'll look for them, or I can take more. All right. I don't think we're gonna raid tonight.
Who's on?
Is anybody on?
Kool-Aid is on. Adam Phillips. He does Betty of Brackenwood. That's where all my fun thingies come from. So he does really cute things. But other than that,
We only
not
have
really.
the 3 people. I don't think we're gonna
Geek
raid.
Art.
We're not gonna raid.
Okay.
We're not gonna raid. We're just
All
gonna
right.
go.
All
So
right.
Tara, close your ears. This is for the people who watch our VOD. Thank you for sticking through. If you watch the whole thing, you're fucking crazy, but we love you.
I love you. There's a lot of you too.
Yeah, it's crazy. But hey, you know what? We love you, and we'll see you next time. Love and love and love and love.